Awesome. All right. In the early morning light, the buxom gull slipped into the quarry's waters, the tide still clinging to the ink on her hull. The fog you met at sea has fallen behind you, but not its memory. That warm ochre smell, the mast of a sunken ship reaching up like a last grasp to the stars, and the sudden violence of a great tentacle hauling itself over the rail. Whatever happened out there wasn't just weather. It's an hour past daylight when you step off onto the dock and follow the worn track inland. Dark Shelf is no proud town. It's a dockside village built to serve the quarry, a place of stone, dust, and tired backs. The road runs from the water to the workings like a scar, past a squat company store with barred windows, a hard-used tavern with a sagging roof and sign, a blacksmith shed that rings out through the morning, a long barrack built to hold men. Everything in this town smells of wet rope, lamp oil, and stony grit. Some faces watch you as you pass into the town, not really curious, more like measuring you up. The wind carries the constant, distant sound of stone grinding and hammers. Captain Hale pointed you up this way before she let you off her deck and said, "Find the Overlord. Talk to Neister." As you walk down this road towards the far end of the village, the road bends away from the quarry a bit, and the buildings begin to appear in the distance. And up ahead, you can see the largest house in Dark Shelf. Not elegant, but a very solid-looking, nice building, set far back from the others, like someone who prefers to keep his distance from the stoneworks. Let me pop you guys up a little overview map of Dark Shelf there. So the question is, what would you like to do?
Could you repeat the name of who we're looking for?
Neister.
Neister?
Yep.
You said nice dwarf.
There are none.
Nice. Yeah.
Well, I liked him all right.
So I'll turn to the group. Did Captain Hale say who Neister was, or just to look for them?
The Overlord.
Oh, then we should probably just go to the Overlord's house, I think. Or maybe, the manor or wherever people in charge. Overlord sounds like a powerful position. Probably somebody in charge.
What time of day is it?
It's morning.
Morning. He could be there, or if he doesn't work from home, he may be somewhere in town.
I found the best place to look for somebody is where they reside.
Well, what about going to the tavern?
Oh, taverns.
He's right.
Did you want to drink, Gil?
We'll always do. We've got money. We did sell those things. And you didn't let me spend it then.
That is true. You do have a... You like to unburden your coin purse very quickly.
Well, no, I just like the things which you can get.
There is a big house up there on the hill. Maybe that could be the house that we're looking for.
So,
Well, he is over the top of them. He is the overseer.
Tyr, would you mind leading the way?
I don't know the way. But I
The
think the
big
tavern
house.
is a well. I like what Raven said. Is might be a good idea to go to the tavern there first. So Gil here can imbibe some local wares, and we can get some information about where we are first. It's rushing into the dark is never a good idea, and a tavern's always a good place to find some information.
I am in cat form, the black cat with the orange ear, and I am going to start walking in the direction of the tavern, I guess.
Okay.
Since it seems decided.
I'll follow the leader, the cat.
I
All right.
follow the
Oh,
cat, but I
yeah.
keep a distance.
Ulfgar will be at the tail end of the group, poorly whistling the Traveler song. It's been
If
stuck
we-
in his head since he heard it.
I'll
right.
ask anybody we pass if they can direct me to the tavern.
As you start making your way in, you see some people carrying equipment and stuff, heading, looks like maybe it's a morning shift, making their way to the quarry. You walk up, ask someone where the tavern is. They kind of look at you and kind of look you up and down a little bit, and then just point to the small shack at the top of the hill, and then keep moving on their way.
All right. Well, thank you kindly. You have a good day. Earning some coin. And I'll just turn to the group and be like, apparently it's this way. And I'll just start walking in that direction.
As you approach,
How do you do that,
see-
boss?
Sorry.
Boss, how do you do that?
Whistling? Yeah, I mean you're close. Just keep. I think it just takes practice.
All right.
You can also do it at your back end.
Shut up, Raven.
What you talking about? You're the worst.
Shut up. You're
Don't-
the
don't-
worst.
It's not working.
Gil, don't soil your breeches, please.
What are you shaking your head
Do-
for? The
As we
hell?
go, do I get any odd looks or people keeping to themselves? What's kind of the demeanor of?
As mentioned, there are people, they kind of look at you. They're focused on going to work.
Yeah.
They'll look at you and they're kind of just sizing you up a little bit. Obviously, you're a big guy, but they're looking over your whole group, and it just doesn't bring a lot of interest. It's
Okay.
you I would say you get the feeling they see a lot of people come in and out from the ships, and doesn't really affect their lives. They have no reason to really care.
So I'm not getting the same uneasiness that I did at the our last stop.
And you haven't heard anybody humming the tune except yourself.
Right. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Now we know how it spread here.
I'm just whistling. I'm not singing it.
Yeah, as you're whistling, somebody starts picking up the tune as they're walking along.
Should probably change the words.
And we going, now that's going to be stuck in my head all day. As you approach this, more of a shack than a building. Definitely the roof is bowed a bit. You can tell from the path outside and the planks on the deck, it gets a lot of foot traffic. There's a lot of wear on this building, but it's not huge. You know, the other taverns you've been in, they could hold quite a few people. This one, maybe you're going to fit 15 people comfortably in it. And there's a few tables on the outside, but you're not really hearing any noise. There's no group sitting here right now. And really the only sound you're hearing, the people going up the road towards the quarry and the ringing coming from the blacksmith's shop.
I'm assuming I wouldn't fit in this little shack.
It might be a tight fit for you.
Then I'll stay outside.
Go and knock on the door. See if it's open.
The door will open for you. Yeah, as you knock on it, it just kind of swings open.
Look, I put my head in. Morning. Hello?
You hear some rumbling in the back. A few minutes later, this young lady steps out and goes, "Where? It's just morning shift.
I know. How you doing? Is she
Well,
pretty?
we don't open till second shift. There's no business. Everybody's at the quarry. I'm sorry. Do you need breakfast or something?"
Aye, the magic word. We don't work at the quarry. We're just travelers.
Oh, you're here. You're buying or selling? Are you here to? If you're here looking to buy stone, you need to speak to the overlord.
Oh no, we'll speak to him soon. But we're here to buy breakfast. That's for sure.
Well, we don't even have the fire stoked up. Like I said, there's until first shift gets off. There's nobody for business here.
My sister can help with the fire. We got hungry mouths to feed.
Come on in.
I just want some coffee if it's not too much trouble.
And she says, "Come on in," disappears around the back, and you hear clanking and a bit of grumbling.
Go get the fire started.
Shh, don't tell me what to do. But I will go
In the-
around and
Off to
ask
the
if they
side is
know.
a big fire pit that apparently works as a fireplace and heat for this building, and also where they cook at. And it's pretty clear they don't necessarily worry about cleaning the dishes from the night before.
Don't
As
worry, I
Chariot
can-
walks towards the back, I'm gonna like grumbling. I'm just gonna say, "Oh, thank you kindly, thank you kindly."
You might want to clean those dishes as well.
Well, it's kind
She
of too late
bustles
because
past
she's
you.
already doing fire finger.
Fire finger.
Put my head
I know
outside.
it's one of the reasons. It's a cantrip, but that's one of the reasons why I picked it. I was like, fire finger.
Fire finger, great if you're a chef, horrible if you're a proctologist.
Yeah. I'll put my head out the door. Hey, big fella, you coming in? Put up with a wry smile.
I think you know the answer to that.
We could probably lube you up and get you in here.
Reaffirms my answer to that.
Aye.
By the way, happy Valentine's Day. It just seemed to fit with that style.
I mean, if
Finger
Ulcor's still outside,
firing.
he'd say, "No, come in with the rest of us. Nobody should be outside."
Ulfgar eyes like the structure. I am truly afraid one wrong move and I will bring this place down around us. I can listen from out here. I promise. I am fine.
We'll bring you some breakfast out. What's the day like?
It's all right,
is it
boss.
cold?
I'll sit with you.
It's a mildly cool day. It's definitely cooler than where you were down in the Pomage. You're up in the mountains a bit here. So it's chilly but not cold.
Hey, that's a good idea. Gil can stay outside as well for some conversation, some good conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
What should we
that's-
talk
I mean,
about, boss?
Gil is good conversation. Gil, I enjoy speaking with you kindly, and I like the way you speak and the way you think. Don't let them diminish you.
I
like you too, Terry.
I wasn't diminishing anyone.
Where's this Stein fella anyway?
Sorry, who?
Yeah.
Well, he's a paladine. Where's the Dine fellow? We haven't met him yet.
I believe that's Tyrig's. It's a title of sorts.
Yes,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
the paladine. I understand that much. But we haven't seen him.
Tyrig is the paladin.
Yes, he's a friend of
Yep,
Dine.
yep.
I understand.
Hey,
Why
Gil,
don't you understand, boss? I just want to
Gil?
meet the men.
Gil, what do they call you? Like, what's your job? What's your job?
Well, we'll work for the
Title.
boss.
But what's your title? What do you sellsword?
Uh,
Are you a
people call me
soldier?
a freelance.
Freelance. So you're a freelance, and I am a paladin. It's the title of my
Yes.
job. There is no din. It's one word. It's not pal, a dying or however.
Oh. Why has it got to be such a big word?
Well, it's religious, and we like big words.
Oh. Well, I guess that's why you and the boss should get along very well. He's a big fella. You like big words. So
You're not incorrect, and I love your comprehension. I always enjoy your comprehension. You always make me smile.
I'll do the best I can.
I'm still standing at the door with my head out the window with a wry smile on my face. Why am I still here?
I'm gonna walk back inside. I'll clasp Gil on the shoulder, and I'll go back inside. I'm gonna go back inside. I'm gonna do like a it's a revenant's arm.
But I can't help it. It's like a drug.
And I will wait for my breakfast.
The young woman's going to make her way by you with a kettle of water and set it on the fire, and she's going to take the dirty forks and stuff and plates and just drop them in that kettle. You'll have to wash them yourself.
Started the fire, so I don't have to do dishes. Nose goes.
Hey, I paid for your bloody magic. Wash the damn dishes.
I pat
started
my
the fire.
nose in cat form. I pat my nose.
Nose goes.
That finger
Like it's you.
better get to washing those dishes.
Well,
I can't. It's a finger cramp from all the fire that came out of it. I just bat my eyelashes.
That doesn't work with me.
well, I'm just looking at this situation here, and I'm seeing it's gonna be easier just to do it myself. So I'm just gonna go wash their dishes and make sure everything's working good. And I'm just gonna go in and start washing the dishes just to avoid this.
Aye. Good work, boss.
See how nice he is to me?
He hasn't had to live with you for their whole life.
I think everybody can change. It just takes a little bit of commitment to changing your understanding. One day you're gonna get there. Don't worry. And I'm just gonna keep watching.
He'll get there eventually, and
No.
I'll walk off.
No, I won't.
One day.
Well, it turns out I agree with both of you. I think neither one of you is incorrect.
I wonder what's
As
for breakfast.
Turig works to get the dishes lawful clean, the young lady's going to walk back in with some things and set them down and go, it's too early. That I haven't been to the company store. They aren't open yet. So I have 5 eggs, some salted pork left over. I could probably find some flour if you want to make some biscuits or something. Like I said, we weren't ready for nobody comes in until later in the day.
I'll hold up a few extra coins. Here you go. Maybe we'll be less annoying now.
The company store sells the eggs. I'll do it at cost. It's a silver piece each. The salted pork. The salted pork, there's enough there. We'll do a gold piece for that.
What the heck? What's it?
What bill do I have?
Is it a whole
30?
hog? Why does it cost that much?
Rush service.
Stuff has to be brought in on boat, and this is what the company store sells it. I'm selling it to you at my cost.
Oh, okay. Here's 3 gold. Does that work?
I slap her hand away. Put the gold away. You're trying to get robbed.
Well, no, but they're having to go through a lot of extra trouble for us because we just sort of busted in.
Aye, and a few silvers is more than enough.
And she has to look at your face. So I hand her the 3 gold. Here you go.
Well, she says, thank you very much.
Our faces come from the same bloody mother.
I know. I got all the looks. You got nothing. Got kind of robbed.
Aye, I
she
did.
She takes the money and says, I'll be back in a minute. I'll go see if I can raise up Earl and maybe get you some. Is there a wine, an ale, or something you'd like?
I'm good with just coffee.
Aye, coffee's fine.
Oh, and she looks at the 3 gold piece and goes, "Oh, okay. I'll see if I can afford some coffee."
Is it expensive?
And she heads out the door.
Wait, I can't tell if she's really poor or if she's trying to rob me. Should I give her more?
She's trying to rob you, girl.
Okay, well, 3 probably is enough. Okay. Well, I mean, we're kind of inconveniencing them if we're forcing them to open.
The person out to where she's going.
All right. You follow her out the back and she makes her way to this. It's probably the nicest building in this row of buildings. You've got the barracks off in the distance. That just looks like something that's been put up and it's a place to sleep. You've got the blacksmith shop and it looks, it's a place that does business. You can hear it's going now. You can see the smoke, you can smell it, you can hear the ringing of the anvil. But this company store is very nicely built. Stone front, nice roof. And she makes her way up to the door on the side and knocks on it. Waits a few minutes, knocks again. The door opens. And you can, how far back are you staying?
Well, I'm a cat, so I'm a few paces.
Okay. The door opens and you hear the loudest bark and growl you've ever heard. And this enormous black dog comes charging out of the door at you.
All right. Is there any boxes or anything nearby?
You've got the building set away. There's probably stuff out here, crates or things, of course.
I will climb the crates and get up onto the roof.
Okay. All right. You go scampering up this as the dog just hits the side of the thing, knocks over a crate off of a barrel and just barking its head off. And this older man comes out, breaking his hair back. Looks like he just woke up. When did you get a damn cat? The young woman looks at me and says, she's not mine. We've got some guests. They came in on the boat and I was wondering if I could get some coffee. And you just see as he turns and looks at her with this just bitter look. What about your tab? And she'll hand over the 3 gold pieces, kind of shaking a bit. He takes the money, looks at it, does the old test to make sure it's real. Well, that's a start. He walks back in the building, comes out a few minutes later with this small pouch and hands it to her.
From where I am outside, could I have heard this conversation or would it have been too far away?
I'm going to say you're probably a little too far away for that.
Okay.
And with the ringing of the anvil from the blacksmith shop, I don't think you'd hear this. So
Cool.
You might have heard the dog barking.
Yeah.
I think that would get some attention, but dogs bark. With that, he goes over and he grabs the dog by the scruff of the neck. And the dog kind of, and he just goes back in and slams the door. In Hamorna, you see as the young woman takes it and she opens the thing and takes a breath of it and kind of weighs it and makes her way back.
I'm going to jump down off of the roof again And I'm actually going to catch up to her and then lean into her leg a little bit, like a cat.
She's going to look down and go, "You're not going to be very welcome around here, and you need to be very careful because when he lets the hounds loose, I wouldn't want to think what would happen to you. Go on." And she kind of shushes you away from her foot.
Well, then I'm going to run ahead of her and go back into the tavern. If the door's still open.
And she just kind of sighs and shakes her head and goes, "I hope you're not here at dinner time." She's going to make her way in, and she's going to take out a scoop of the coffee, bring it in to you, and go, "Here you go. We don't have a coffee pot anymore. I'm afraid it got damaged. But here you can use this pot and anyway."
Okay,
and she
I can
just
make drip
hands that
coffee.
to
It's
you.
fine.
And she's
Thank
just
you.
looks at you and like, "How do you make, what's drip coffee?"
Oh, I'll show you how to make it. And I'll show her how to set up like you do the little drip coffee. We couldn't have a lot of things in our rooms, so the only way to get coffee was to kind of sneak it.
I see. Oh, be very careful. Oh, don't spill it. I'm sorry, it's very expensive.
Is it? How much was it?
Well, that much probably would have been 10 silver pieces, maybe 9, 10. You've kind of got to negotiate for coffee because it doesn't make it up this way very often.
I look around to make sure that Raven's not looking. Make sure he's off doing something else. And I'll slip 5 gold pieces into her hand. Shh.
And you just see the utter shock on her face. And no, I can't.
A good deed for the whatever, month, year, whatever. Here, take it.
Okay, but be careful flashing that kind of gold around here. Especially anywhere around the guardhouse or up at the quarry, okay?
Got it.
If they know you're spending money like this, you'll never make a good deal.
Ooh, okay. So keep pretending to be a Brooks ex-student. Got it.
Yeah.
Thanks. Oh, here's you some coffee too. I made you some. And she'll hand her a cup of coffee.
Oh no, no. It's much too expensive to waste on me. That's fine.
No, you opened all this stuff up for us and went through all the trouble of dealing with my brother and had to look at him, and you didn't vomit. So here, you deserve a cup of coffee.
Well, thank you. So you don't seem like the normal stone buyers.
Oh no, we're not buying rocks. We're looking for some person. An overlord or something? Nice something or
Oh.
other. I don't remember the name. I wasn't really paying attention.
You're looking for Nystor?
Yeah.
Oh, well, okay. Well, he would be up at the house.
Is he actually nice? Or is that just like a secret name?
He's very nice. Quite a gregarious fellow.
Okay. Well, maybe that's not too bad then. Have you heard any cool rumors? I just start sipping my coffee.
Rumors? Well, I mean, I don't know if it counts as a rumor, but and she, you can just see a little that side eye. She's a little afraid to mention it. Well, there have been the bodies.
What? The what? I'll lean in close so that she can whisper and nobody can overhear us.
I'd be careful down by the riverbanks. We've had, apparently they're saying that they think it's some kind of carnivorous fish, but we've had some people attacked and animals too, and they've found the chewed on bodies. I think it's been several days now since they've found a new one, and most people are being careful about going down way by the river anymore. But if a traveler such as yourself comes in, they may not know to stay away from down there. So I would just
appreciate
be
the
careful if
warning.
down on the seashore is fine, but I'd be careful along the river. Yeah.
How long has that been going on? Is it new, or for like ever?
It's I think it's been going on for maybe a month. I think that's about when they found they had some people, slave traders, that were taking people from the surrounding villages, and the quarry master and the overlord, and they went out and captured some of them and brought them back and served justice, and their bodies are buried out, in the paupers field, but yeah, I'd say it was about that time. So about 4 weeks, 5 weeks ago, they started finding them.
Interesting. Oh, and I'll dig through my bag and I'll hold up the stuff I got off Hermorna when she was a cat, the sand and stone. And do you know what any of this is?
She'll look at it and go, "Oh, it looks like quarry sand." But, well, some quarry sand. I mean, there's a lot of different types of sands, and I'm not a sandologist, so.
That's okay. I'm not either.
So
I got it out of a fish.
You're a student, and you're looking for. It's none of my business, really. I mean, if you're not here to buy stone, though.
I ran out of money, so kind of ex-student, but I'm working on it.
You ran out of money, but you seem to be.
Well, I perform now, so it's fine. And I have a better idea because school takes a really long time.
Well, we haven't had someone who performs. The second crew will be, first shift will come off duty in the afternoon, and then the second shift will come through. You might be able to get some business there, but I have to say that most of the people are pretty tired when they're headed back from the quarry. So I don't know if you're going to make much on performance here. I'm sorry?
I said, too tired to watch fan dancing?
Oh, you dance too?
Mm-hmm. I'll hold up my fans.
Well, that must be interesting.
It's fine. I can show you sometime.
No, thank you. I'm happy. I'm happy being a barmaid here. I'm not interested in that kind of work. But thank you, though.
That kind of work? It's just dancing. I mean, I don't like taking my clothes off or anything. Gross.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. I misunderstood.
No, that's fine.
I just don't understand. If you're not interested in buying stone, why would you come to this village? There's nothing here.
We're like exploring and looking for stuff.
And she just kind of shakes her head, and, well, I better get back to things. Thank you for the coffee. And you notice she's drank maybe about that much out of it. Thank you. And she makes her way into the back. And
I'll put my sand and stuff back up.
After a couple of minutes, you hear the door to the back door close that she had gone out of earlier.
Nice lady.
Is the coffee done yet?
Oh yeah, it's been done.
What do you mean been done? You've been dripping it forever.
Yeah, it's finished. I've been drinking it for a while. Where have you been?
Oh, I had to go listen to that Gil guy again. That guy's hilarious.
Isn't he? He's so adorable. He seems so sweet. He eats weird stuff, though.
Aye. He's eating bollocks.
Yeah, what?
Of all things.
He's eating what?
Bollocks.
Say the word again.
Bulaks. They're addictive. That guy's gonna want
Oh.
even more.
Oh. Oh, does he? Oh, that poor guy. Gross. Ugh. I used to use those as spell components. They're so nasty and slimy, and they get stuck under my nails.
I think you should go talk to him.
Me?
Yeah. I'd like to see that. You'd confuse the fuck out of him.
Well, not intentionally.
I'm gonna smack his leg with yeah.
Oh, good kitty.
Oh, come on,
Oh,
kid. Come on, kitty. You'd love him. You should go mess with him.
well, why would you want to mess with him though? He's so nice.
As the leader of this group,
Oh my! By the gods above, no.
I give you permission
No.
that you're allowed to go miss with the tin head.
Are you done?
Go and do a big cat poop in his tin head. No, I'm joking. He's very nice. I like him.
You are not the leader. If anybody, it'd be me.
You couldn't lead anything. You just gave all your gold away to that lady. I saw you.
You didn't see anything. You have no idea what I was doing. We were drinking coffee, and she seems really sweet.
I don't need to
And
see. I've already just checked
apparently-
your pouch.
Stop checking after me. Oh, you're not my dad.
I know.
Well, she needed it, and I found out there's some weird, creepy, carnivorous fish thingies that are chewing up bodies in the river. So
Oh. Maybe
it's only
we
been
could-
happening for a month.
Well, maybe we could use that to make some money.
Probably, but that's kind of creepy. What kind of carnivorous fish just chews on the bodies and then throws them away? Wouldn't they like eat them all?
A hungry one. My pouch is getting empty, and I lift up my pouch, and it's like nice and thick. It's getting empty.
Oh, can I have my allowance then?
No.
Then I hold out my hands.
Did you do the washing up? No.
I did the coffee and I got us information. And I made friends. It's always good to have friends. And I know where nice dude is. He's up there in that house.
Where's your friend now?
He went outside.
Aye, and locked the door. What's for food anyway? Salted pork.
No.
Salted
Yeah.
pork and 5 eggs. The big fella and I'll eat all that.
Well, get your piece now before somebody else eats it all. And you're welcome.
She did bring you
Question:
some
did she
flour.
actually provide any of that food, or did she?
She brought that food out
Okay.
Flour.
on a tray and said this is what she had available because she hadn't stocked
Okay.
from the company
Oh.
store yet.
Okay. I'll be sitting in the
But she
corner
did
after
bring
I
me some
clean the
flour
dishes.
as well.
Okay.
Yeah, see there, you can go make some stuff. Hush.
I'll
Put some
use
herbs
the
in it
egg.
and make it taste good.
Eggs, some flour, and water. And some spices.
So after I finish the cleaning the dishes, I'm gonna sit in the corner and I'm gonna bring out a trail ration and just start eating that.
What's the matter, Tarek? You not want some biscuits?
What I greatly appreciated, but there's not enough for everybody, and so you all enjoy, and you get your constitutions reinvigorated. I'm gonna eat this here ration.
Oh, why don't you help me? Here we go. And I'll put the flour, eggs, and that and some water in a bowl. Hey, why don't you mix this? You're good with your hands.
You could say please and ask him rather than barking orders.
I was asking him.
I'm
That
gonna
wasn't
go
a question.
outside.
That was a do it. A question is, would you help me with this? Would you mix this?
Would
Not
you
here,
help
mix
me
this.
with this, Tarek? You're not my mother. I'll return the favor.
Well, and I'll get up and say, I would love to help you, and she is your sister, so it's closest thing to mom that you have here. So just be thankful you got somebody by your side. It's always a blessing. And I'm just gonna go and start mixing everything.
So,
See, I love it whenever he talks.
I wanted to ask you a question. It was about that big goddamn saddle you had. That goat's wearing.
Ah,
Clearly-
yes, yeah.
Clearly, that's not for goat.
Oh no, no, negative. That is not for goat, but that is what goat is using currently. And given depending on how long goat is with us, then maybe I'll make some coin and I'll invest in something nice for goat. Goat's here for he's here to help, and I appreciate him as much as I can. And so before I send him on his way, I'll do something very kindly for him.
And when you say send him on his way, you mean cook him, right?
No, that's not what I meant at all. As a proud mount of the order, and should be returned as such.
Aye. So what? So what would that saddle fit? Ain't no horse.
I mean, it could fit a horse. It's fitting plenty things over the years.
What, like a Shire horse, aye?
That saddle's very dear to me. It's very dear to me, and so all my partners will wear that saddle.
Very
Does
well.
it offend you?
No. Why would it offend me? It's a saddle.
I try to be mindful of people from time to time. Not all the time, but I have my moments of lapse, and in those moments we got to do better, and I always try to do just a little bit better. And
So-
he's mixing and then they're talking about this. He's mixing the shit out of this bowl.
He's doing he's doing a good job. I'm going to sprinkle some salt and pepper and stuff in. What would you like in this? Would you like it sweet, or more for a savoury taste?
Oh, I don't mind either way. Both sound delicious to me. I just something in my belly's good enough. I've already been eating that ration, so anything additional is always going to be a little smile on my day.
You look like a guy that likes cinnamon.
I don't think I've ever had cinnamon, but it sounds delicious.
Well, this is a treat for you then, my stumpy little friend. And I I put some cinnamon in.
As you're doing this, what's going on outside, Ulfgar and Gil?
Yeah, as soon as Ravenin had left our conversation, as he had mentioned, I think I'm just gonna turn to Gil and be like, if they hadn't told us, it would be hard to believe he and Chariot were brother and sister. Would you agree, Gil?
Well, I don't know what you mean, boss. For the longest time, I couldn't tell you which one was the lady elf and which one was the fellow.
I guess I mean more by their demeanors. Very different dispositions.
Sure, boss.
Oh.
They do talk different. I've seen that.
Anyway, I mean, been meaning to ask you something, Gil. You've been working for me for a little bit now, and I don't feel like I know much about you.
Well, I don't know a lot about you either, boss. Except she gave me a gift. Well, I had never had a boss who'd done that.
It felt like the right thing to do at the moment.
Very strange sin, boss. But well, in any case, what did you want to know, boss?
Where are you from? Where were you born?
Oh, a rude little place. There were a bell tower. Well, I used to ring it. They call it Belford. Well, I think they did anyway. Can't tell you if it's still there or no. Things were real bad when I had gone. Just about everything were burnt down or broken. And the captain, he was all crunched up.
What was, if I may ask, what was the cause?
Well, that's kind of the problem, boss. I don't really know that I could say. But it was a hard day, I say as I rubbed the dent in my helmet. There were a loud ringing, and there's still a ringing sometimes, but it remind me of the bells, so I don't mind.
What about any family still around?
Ooh, my pa, maybe. I guess I don't really know. Oh, it's been a long time. But, uh, well, boss, I don't really think about these kinds of things too much.
If it makes you uncomfortable, I can stop these questions.
Well, I just don't know why you would bother with it, boss. That's what has happened before. And can't do nothing about that. So I figures you just kind of point your feet in a direction.
I can respect that. I just figure the more you know about a person's past kind of informs who they are in the present.
Well, I don't know what you mean, boss. Well, I've done a lot of things. Well, it always seemed to me I was just doing what some fella with the money had told me to. So I don't know that anybody could know what I do.
Do you enjoy that?
Well, I don't know what else you would do, boss. I seen other fellas that don't do that, and they tend to end up dead, boss. Well, I kept living this way, so I figure I was doing good.
How long have you been on your own? Or at least
Oh,
freelancing?
gee, boss, that I don't really know. I guess it'd been, oh, it's been a long time, boss. It's maybe more than my fingers. But, boss, where you come and chasing after a cloud? I don't know of any person who does that, and I don't know where it is you come from either. And with family, I don't, you know. So,
You can ask me anything.
eh, well, that's just it, boss. I don't know what I'm supposed to ask. A lot of it seems strange to me. You're such a big fella, so I don't know how you got so big in the first place. And then, and then you talk, well, you talk in ways well, I don't know. I don't know. So you got to come from some place that
Mhm.
didn't like the places I've been. I ain't never seen no dwarfmen before. Well, I never seen no elves, and I definitely ain't never seen no men like you. So where
Where
does a person?
I was born. Have you heard of the Crystal Mist Mountains?
Well, I think my pa told me a story one time about some folks. He said they were pretty dull, but they made for lively entertainment.
Well, that is where I was born. A lot of there were a lot of people like me there. Um, so I think that probably answers why I am as big as I am.
Well, suppose that makes sense. Sense as much as any.
As for the cloud, I probably have just as many answers as you do about your home, but that cloud caused a similar situation to my original home.
Uh, you mean
I
they
say
crunched up
cloud.
your captain too?
It was a big storm that uh, was abnormal.
Oh. When it come
And
and crunched up your captain too, I understand.
I talk the way I talk because of my next home. Um, a lot of hardworking people, but taught me a lot of lessons. Made sure I knew that despite my size, talking was just as much of a solution as using my fists.
Well, that's probably true, boss. I seen you talk to some folks. I thought for sure we were going to get crunched up.
Um, While I certainly don't violence might come to a point, but if I can avoid it, I try to.
Well, that's probably smart, boss, but what sort of people were they, anyhow? Because if I had seen you, I wouldn't have picked you up. I'm sorry, boss, but I'd probably have drowned you.
I was lucky that the people who found me didn't have that mindset, because you're not alone.
Yeah, it's not that I don't like you, boss. It's these kinds of things scare me. That's why I said maybe we ought to put the fella back down the well. He still scares me, boss. His eyes lit up all bright, and he said things what I know is true, but I couldn't tell you.
It scares me too, but sometimes we have to do things that scare us.
Well, I guess, boss, but I don't like it. And once we're done with that, I hope we don't have to find no more glowy eye people.
Once we're done with that, you can do whatever you want.
Ooh. I don't know what that is, boss.
I don't either. But
Well, when do you think they're going to bring the ale, boss? I've been waiting a long time and I'm awful thirsty.
you might want to go check on that. But before you go, one request.
Mhm.
You can call me Ulfgar. You don't need to call me boss. Ulfgar is my name.
But you're the boss.
And as your boss, I'm asking you to call me by my name.
Oh, I don't think that's how it's supposed to work, but all right. Wolfgar. It don't seem right, but all right.
You can try. You don't have to do it all the time, but let's work towards it.
Well, I do what you tell me as best I can, so I'll try.
Thank you, Gil.
Of course, Ulfgar.
You can go check on that ale now.
Oh, right. And get up
Ulfgar's
and
Gil makes-
wander in.
Gil makes his way in. Amorna, you're kind of making your circuit around the room, and you walk over, and Yusuf's over at the bar, and he's got this book that he apparently found, and he's got it open. He's leafing through it, and he absentmindedly reaches up and starts scratching you behind the ear before he realizes what he's doing. And he's like, sorry. I hope that wasn't inappropriate.
I do kind of like a cat shrug.
Yeah. Oh, look at this. This is very interesting. It looks. I'm
I'll
seeing
come
records like.
closer, look at the book.
I'm seeing. It looks like they should have 3 shifts here, but if you'll notice, they show when the morning shift comes in, second shift goes out, second shift comes in, but it never shows the third shift coming back to the barracks, coming to the tavern or buying any food here. It's kind of odd. And look at, there's no prices anywhere. It just talks about, how much food they've gone through, but no prices and no charges. It's kind of an odd way to run a business, don't you think?
I'm going to definitely nod. But because I'm a cat, I'm going to say what I'm going to say. But it is going to definitely sound like meows, and I'm going to say, apparently they work on tab.
Yusuf looks at it and goes, I guess it just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. You think you'd still need to monitor the books and know what the prices for things were. At some point, you've got to cover the tabs, don't you?
My tail is definitely moving quite a bit. The store guy is asking for a tab payment from the girl here.
He looks at the book a little bit more and he goes, you know, maybe they just run a tab with the store, because when she got the money, she immediately went over there. So maybe there's something with the store that they're doing, and the store actually manages all the costs on things. I mean, it is a company store. I know some places run businesses like that, you know, the store kind of owns you. You know, you work for the store and you get credit at the store as part of your salary. Maybe it's something like that.
I didn't like the guy. He seemed mean.
I don't know. I wonder what the store owner's like. I've heard some places they're friendly and some places they can be a bit bearish. No. Too bad you can't talk when you're a cat. It'd make this a lot easier.
I start purring.
Then he's going to take and put the book back underneath the shelf.
Hey.
He's going to look up. Oh, Gil? And he realizes you're standing there. You okay, Gil?
Yeah, I'm all right. I just, you know, was hoping for some ale, but it's taken too long, and anyway,
Are you okay, Gil?
I'm fine. But do you know what the ale is?
And he'll look around, and I don't really see anything here, and I wouldn't feel comfortable going into the back without permission. But
Well, that's all right. That's all right. Just you know, how about you slide over onto that corner, and I'll go that way, and
okay. Is there something bothering you? Do I
no,
scare you,
no.
Gil?
It's fine.
I never really got to thank you for bringing me out of
No,
that
no,
well.
really, that's all right. That's it's all right. Just you know, like I said, scoot over there, and I'll just in through the back, and
Okay. And he'll make his way around, skirting as far as he can around Gil, over to where you guys have got the food that you've prepared.
I'll make my way into the back, looking for that ale.
All right. You make your way into the back room, and what you find is apparently this young woman, this is her home as well. She has like a closet in the back. There's no real storeroom. There's a small space, a table where things have been stacked up, and you can kind of tell over time there's not really anything there right now. And in the corner is a small bedroll and her personal belongings, which is not much.
Well, that's a shame. Close the door, and you know, there's no ale back there. Well, I think you just live in there.
Well, Yusuf's going to turn. Well, Gil, maybe you have to go to the company store to get ale.
Maybe.
Maybe we should eat
Hard-
first.
and spoil a good ale?
It's 9 a.m., Gil. I suppose it doesn't
We
really matter.
gotta start sometime if you want to be drinking all day.
We're not here to drink all day.
Maybe not you, but Boston said I couldn't. Ulfgar would not said I couldn't.
Aye. Would you like some cinnamon biscuits?
First, I need my ale because the only thing in there is a bunch of sleeping stuff.
Aye. Well, it's not a 2-story building, so I can imagine she probably sleeps in there, aye.
Mm-hmm.
This place is an absolute shithole.
Well, I was thinking it looked pretty rough. Yeah, I've been in some places. This looks kind of like the village afterwards.
Aye. I couldn't help but notice that you're scared of Yosef.
It worries me.
He puts the willies in you, didn't he?
Well, how's he know those things? What he knows, and why is his eyes got to light up like that?
He's some sort of magic.
Oh, I know that.
Does magic scare you, Gil?
Oh, it doesn't seem right to me.
Uh,
Not fair.
Well, my sister will probably scare the shite out of you then. That's what-
Why?
Because she's very powerful.
Doesn't seem like it to me.
You are muted, but you are there, obviously. I'm taking a piss out of you. She's not paying attention. Her head's in her books.
No, she's ignoring you.
Well, yeah, she does. She does do a lot of that. Well, I never understood how people could make sense of all them scratches.
Scratches?
Yeah, all them things, but line up, you know.
Oh, the pictures. The
Yeah.
pictures of words. Aye.
If that's what you call them, I don't know. But the scratches, I don't like them. It seemed to me that folks spent a lot of time arguing about the scratches, what they put down, and that didn't seem to me like it's worth much. They could be doing other things, like drinking.
Aye. I'll have to get you some Elvish ale. I think you'll like that.
Well, sure, I never seen one, so I suppose it must be pretty good.
Aye. It's made from flowers, mind you.
Well, ale is
What do you think ale's made of?
was something like water, and then something else, and then they stir it with a great stick, and then it's got to wait a long time.
Aye.
Elsewise, it kind of comes out just piss. So
Aye.
never got to see it, but
Well, maybe we can look at that one day. And I'll teach you how to make
wouldn't
some.
mind knowing how to make that.
I could teach you how to make it. All types. I want to
Now
master.
that's-
I would like to master dwarven spirits, but I need more training.
Well, there is Dwarf Veneer with us, so
Aye. And do you think he doesn't look like he's drunk anything in his life? And I'll look over to Tyrick. You don't drink, do you, Tyrick?
I do enjoy the spirit occasionally.
Aye.
well, of course he's a man. Why wouldn't he? Just because he's a paladin.
I didn't think the paladins drank anything.
Well,
Well, how could they not
enjoy a
drink anything?
spirit.
They die.
Well, obviously not. You drink water. That's not
Yeah,
alcohol.
I drink spirits occasionally. I just don't get as enthusiastic in the consumption and the actions that follow that over encumbrance, as it were. But I do enjoy a spirit. Yes.
Here you go. Try the biscuits. Tyrek made them himself.
Oh, that there is not true. All I did was mixed some ingredients together, and then Ravenin actually applied his culinary hand onto it.
Oh
It was
no,
very
no,
exceptional.
no, absolutely not. The experience
All
is
this
all
talking
yours.
to make me lose sight of my real troubles.
What's your
Need
troubles?
ale.
I thought you was addicted to the bollocks, not the owl.
Addicted. That's right. It's not a bad word. But well, I like them too, but I only got so many.
Well, she did say there was owl here, and I have a quick look around.
I looked, couldn't find it.
Did anybody see where she may have sauntered off to amongst all of our individual contributions to this meal?
I think she sleeps in there.
But she's not in there, right?
She might have gone back to the store. Meow, 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 meow.
What the cat says? What? Can't you
Well,
understand
she
her?
didn't get angry with me again.
Would I have seen any activity being out there once Gil left me?
Well, this is the perfect segue for the break in RP I was waiting for. Ulfgar, you see as she comes around the front of the building carrying a pin of what appears to be ale. So it's about a 3.5, 4 gallon cask. And she's carrying it, but it's obviously heavy for her. And she's been making her way back to the building with it, and she's trying to come.
I'm so sorry. May I help you with that?
If you wouldn't mind.
I will take it easily.
Oh, thank you. They
Picks it up with his
usually bring
pinky
it
finger.
over back. Knew we needed to get it here this morning, so.
Still very impressive how far you brought it.
Well, I rolled it part of the way, I have to admit. And as you look at it, you can kind of see that it's I hope I don't end up having to pay for damage to the cask.
If you do, let me know, please.
Oh, well, that's not true. If you wouldn't mind, I'm sure they're looking for this inside.
I will open the door and kind of plop it in the front door. I'm still not going to. I am deathly afraid I'm going to knock this 3 pigs knock this house down just by entering. So I will get it into the entryway as much as possible.
Okay.
There you go. There you go, Gil. There's your owl. Go and help the lady with it.
Do me a favor, Raven, and give me a wisdom roll real quick.
Dead.
Yep. I pass.
All right. As the door swings open and Ulfgar brings us in, and it's not super heavy, especially to Ulfgar, but he plops this thing down on the floor. You catch motion out of the corner of your eye, and you notice what appears to be a fairly large white rat. You're pretty sure you've seen it before. Go scurrying out the corner and out the side window.
That's that goddamn rat again. I swear that's the same one.
From where?
It's gone out the back window. Hey, Mona, can you go catch that bloody thing? Cats love rats.
And
you know that, Gil?
I will get up and I will check where it went before leaping out of a window.
Do you have any tracking skills? Any proficiencies that might apply to this?
Let me double check my proficiencies. Let's see. I have navigation, survival, but no actual tracking.
Survival could kind of come in there a little bit for some
it's
tracking.
survival forest. Does that count?
You're kind of in a forested area, so I think it could a little bit. So do me a favor and give me an intelligence check. But I am going, because you weren't paying attention to this, you didn't see it, you'd never seen this rat before. I'm going to give you a penalty of 2 on this. Okay, but go ahead and give me a intelligence or wisdom, your choice. Either one of those can apply to nature.
All right.
You made that easily.
Yeah.
So tell me about how you go about getting outside and sneaking up on this rat that has actually gone outside and is underneath the floorboards of the tavern at this point.
Did he say it went out the window?
Yes, he did.
Okay. Out the back window or the front window?
It was just one of the side windows.
I am going to go out the front door since it is wide open, and I guess sniff around a little bit to see if I can catch the scent. And is there an opening to the underside of the tavern, or is it
there are several? It's kind of a pier and beam type of setup, and then they've got, probably a slate that they've put around it, but there's gaps in the slate and pieces falling over.
Okay, I will
you definitely pick up the scent that there's probably lots of rats, mice, and other creatures that have made its way around here. Definitely. But you're going to pick up a slightly stronger scent. And it's actually kind of strange. You've got that rat, it's a rat, but you're pretty sure you're picking up the scent of wheat and some kind of a berry.
I am going to go under the tavern. See if I can find it.
All right. You make your way up under there, and several creatures that have been spending its time under this place just scatter with a cat coming through it. But in the back corner, you can just make out the eyes looking at you. And unlike the other creatures that took off and ran, this one's kind of standing in a pose like it doesn't know what you're going to do, but it's not going to run away.
I'm going to sit my butt down, staring at it, and in my cat, I'm going to ask it, who is it and what does it want?
And it kind of turns its head and looks at you and leans back. And there's a little bit of room under here. There's enough room that you can stand up. And this is a fairly large sized rat, probably one of the largest you've seen. And it kind of sits back and leans back and crosses its arms.
At that point, I am going to polymorph myself into an identical rat to that.
The biggest thing you notice when you do this, the rat does not appear surprised.
Well, in my squeakity squeak squeaks, I'm going to ask it, who are you and what do you want?
And it's going to look at you and it's going to respond with an accent. It's a little hard for you to understand exactly what it's saying,
Mhm.
but it comes across to you basically as, ma'am, I don't mean to intrude. And I was just, well, Candle Walker, I'm afraid it's a little bit too soon for us to meet yet.
Why are you following us?
Following has this connotation of it's more looking after.
Should I be concerned that you're looking after us?
He walks over, puts his paw on your shoulder, and says, in Druidic, the concern should be if I wasn't.
Okay. I'm going to shift back into my, polymorph myself back into cat and leave.
I thought you was going to say eat him.
And he's just going to watch you as you make your way out of the space. And then he is going to go out the back, the opposite direction you went, and disappear into the woods.
Here we go, Gil. One taggin, one flagon of ale for you.
Poking his head through the door. Once you finish your mug or your flagon, shall we make our way to the Overlord's house?
I've made some biscuits, Ulfgar. Would you like some?
He'll reach his hand through the door.
I'll bring him over some. I'll bring over a plate.
Thank you.
Well, they're for everyone, so please try them.
Oh, he'll take his fair share.
Even the pixie can eat these. And I'll pocket some for Emorno, waiting for her to return. Right, let's go, shall we? And I whisper to. Sorry, go on.
If we're departing, I might try and whisper to Revenant, maybe let's not use the P word out in the open.
Oh, good point, aye. Very good point. And I look round. Thank God we're not in the open. Mind you, there is that woman there. Thank you for your hospitality, lady.
Thank you for cleaning. And she's going to look at all the dishes that have been cleaned, way more than what you've used. Well, thank you for cleaning and everything. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. I put my heart and soul into those dishes.
You didn't do anything. Shut up.
What?
His intentions were clear. He really wanted to help more than he did, but he appreciates your opportunities to help around here, even if he wasn't able to take part in all of them.
Aye.
Basically, he didn't want to get his lady hands dirty in the dishwater.
I'm much better at nominating people. Have a biscuit. I offer a biscuit. I insist.
As we leave, she would find a single gold piece on the remainder of the cask.
Okay. Thank you so much, and please be careful showing your money around town. While the miners and all are safe, I be very careful around the guardhouse. and the rest, especially around Clearfield. Okay, just
Why?
don't show your money like that, especially if you're trying to make a deal. If they know you've got money, they'll overcharge you. Okay, so
Ulfgar will move his coin purse up around his neck so it's like hidden behind his shirt, but difficult to read, like for any sort of pockets or anything. It'll be at his chest.
Good luck trying to get my money. Right, shall
Best,
we?
best not put that challenge out in the universe.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Well, I think Tira could be pretty good at keeping him. I had a hard time reaching for his sack.
Well, it
no,
turns
don't-
out if you
don't-
reach for my
Don't
coin
say
pouch, you
that.
may end up grabbing my sack. Yes.
Aye, you like sex,
He is
don't you, Gil?
addicted.
Hmm.
You like sex?
Well, yes. Mostly had to pay for him, though.
Aye.
Anyways,
What? What, Ulfgar? This is... Oh, sorry.
Ulfgar's just going to start trotting to the Overlord house at this point.
I'm gonna wait for Sherry to pack our books together and obviously lead at last. Hey, did you notice that? This is whispered. Did you see how nervous, or not so much nervous, but how anxious Tyrick got when I mentioned his big saddle?
Well, I mean, a little, but don't mess with him. What's wrong with his saddle?
It's huge. I think it's gonna fit no horse.
Well, maybe he has I don't know, an elephant or something. We don't know what he has.
What's an elephant?
I don't know. I saw it in a book once.
You made that word up.
I saw it in a book at school. It's got like a big thingy on its nose and like wings for ears.
What sort of books have you been reading? What have I been paying for?
Magic? Duh.
What? A little bit of spark finger. Couldn't
That was
even clean
fire
the
finger,
dishes.
Thank you very much.
Couldn't even
but it
clean
does
the
food and
dishes.
coffee. Fire
Aye.
extinguishes in water. Duh.
But I thought you had that cleaning one. You've used it on me multiple times.
Oh yeah, I do have that, don't I? I
But,
forgot about it. Oh well.
Anyway, I bet you 2 gold pieces that I can find out what does that saddle belong to before you.
Why do I care?
Because you like money.
All right, fine.
And money buys.
Books.
Aye.
Okay, fine. Deal. You're on.
Okay, well, there's another challenge for you as well. I want you to spend at least 10 minutes talking to Gil.
God, it's above. What do I get out of it?
Knowledge.
2 more gold. You give me 4 gold. 10 minutes is a while.
Okay, 2 gold.
2 gold for the 10 minutes and 2 gold for the saddle.
Aye.
Deal.
Easy money.
Oh, shut
I
your mouth.
like to think in this moment when you're talking to her about the dishes and that she's got a spell to do this, she turns around and all the dishes you've used, she just kind of goes and cleans them instantly.
Yeah.
While Tira here is looking at the half an hour he spent scrubbing the heck out of everything.
Oops.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah. If she does that, then he'll just go.
Evil bitch, isn't she? I told you so.
I forgot I had that spell. I'm sorry.
I mean, I don't begrudge you, and you're forgetting. Sometimes our minds
Even the
slip, but-
stuff. Even the stuff Turig did picks up a special polish, a little extra shine. Poor man.
Well, you know,
poor
I still got the benefit of hard work and doing my part. So still
Clean hands.
He's the greatest.
time worth spent.
Aye. And you make some
You could learn.
good biscuits.
Kevin.
I did nothing. I've refused to take credit for your work.
You could learn a few things from him.
What?
You heard me.
Now, we could learn a few things from everybody, including each other. So don't write your brother off. I'm sure he's got some valuable lessons that you could learn that he has yet shown you.
Yeah, I like him. He's funny.
Likewise, he could learn a few things from you. I look forward to it.
Right. Challenge starts now. Where's
Done. Go away.
Where's Hemona?
I don't know. Go find her.
I don't want to get accused of leaving you behind. And I'll walk out the door.
As long as you. Oh. Whatever. I'll walk over to Tierig. Hey. So.
Yeah.
If you really want to mess with my brother, I will give you a gold piece if you tell me what that saddle fits.
That saddle? Oh, that's the easiest thing I could ever answer. See, that's a saddle. It goes on various different animals so you can ride them. That's a very easy question. I'm glad you asked me.
He wants to know specifically what big animal it fits because he's convinced the saddle is too big for goat.
It could fit a number of animals. I mean,
Just give me one, any of them.
Well, right now it fits goat.
I need a bigger thing. Like, I don't know.
If it's a horse.
Ox or something? It's too big
It could
for a
fit an
horse.
ox. Yes, an ox is a great example. Big old ox walking around strutting with some leather on its back. Oh, yeah, no, absolutely.
Sweet. You're the greatest. I hand him a gold piece. It's going to be easy money. Now I just got to go find Gil. Thanks.
You're welcome.
You didn't say it had to be the correct thing.
Said
You're muted.
Chariot, do you have observation?
I think so.
No, you don't.
Oh,
Oh, you might have.
No, she doesn't.
don't I?
Yep. No,
She
he
does
looked.
not.
Yeah, he looked great while saying that. You're good. Go talk to your brother.
Oh, I know he's lying about the ox. I don't care. It has to be just something convincing. Raven never said it had to be the correct thing. He just said, what would it fit?
All right.
Shit.
You make your way up to the house on the hill, and it's a nice house. I mean, it's kept in fairly good shape, and it's definitely a manor house. You make your way up to the front door, which is of course closed. What would you like to do?
I vote Gil talks to the man.
That Gil, do you want to talk to the man? Do you want to try to be our mouthpiece and speak to this person?
Well, I could, but most of the time I'm not really good at that kind of thing.
He did so well though with the merchant.
We did make a lot of money.
Aye.
I think at this point I appear and I'm going to circle around Yosef's feet and then sit.
Honestly, before we rap on this door and have if Gil wants to, I don't want to force him. I don't want him to feel any pressure to speak to this person, but I do want to do it if he's comfortable to do so. Maybe Yosef, you could tell us why we're actually going to Dark Shelf and what we're asking this man, other than I'd rather walk in with a little bit more than Captain Hale told me to talk to you. So if you give us some information, we could probably make this go a little bit smoother.
Aye. I have one other thing as well. I gathered some information about a fish eating people.
While terrifying and a little bit off, not.
Oh, we could
ask about that as well. Yes, we could ask about.
We
the big
could
fishes.
almost pay favor. Maybe we kill this big fish, and he rewards us. Make some gold, eh, Gil? We like gold.
Well, yeah, I do like the gold, but the last big fish, I don't know. I felt like we kind of got lucky it left.
That wasn't that was some sort of. Do you know what? I don't know what that was.
Well, it was a big fish. It was in the water, weren't it?
Oh, fish don't tend to have tentacles, do they? No fish
It's in
I
the
know.
water. What else is in the water? You weren't a turtle.
I've never seen
And
a
it weren't a
turtle.
frog. So then it must be a frog. Or if it's not a frog or a turtle, it's got to be a fish.
Wait, what a frog!
Yusuf, I believe
Frogs are
Tarek asked
sometimes
you
in
a
the water
question.
too.
I'm, s-
Sorry, I got.
I'm sorry. Of course. I was lost. I was lost in the myriad of fish and frogs.
Must have been a frog. Sorry, Tarek. Maybe you should
No,
speak to the
that's
man.
Yeah, no, I was just asking Yusuf over here, like what exactly we're going there for, what we're trying to do, because otherwise I'm knocking on the door or Gil's knocking on the door, or Ulfgar asking nothing more than a captain told us to come talk to you. And when he says, "Oh, what do you need?" We're gonna be like, "Well, we're going to Dark Shelf." And we're at Dark Shelf. It doesn't seem like a worthwhile statement to be making when you're standing there. So a little more information might be helpful to us accomplishing a goal.
Aye.
Ulfgar nods along in agreement.
Yusuf is going to say, as we've said before, when you asked me this on the ship, I don't know the full story.
Huh.
I told you all that I saw. We're simply here to find out why we're here.
Well, that's just about the most confusing thing I've heard today. So, while welcome and opening the door to adventure and possibilities, does anybody know what to do with that?
Oh, we never found out from Hemona what that rat thing was. Why is this rat following us? It's making me go sound crazy, but yes, that rat was the
I
same
am going
creature.
to I'm going to loaf myself as cats do. I'm gonna squat down, lay down, and then I'm gonna wrap my tail around my front paws.
Does anyone know what that means?
Yusuf is going to lean
You're a
over,
butthead.
scratch you on the top of the head, and then he's going to walk up and knock on the door.
Oh, there we go. This makes it easier.
I think we should
Oh,
let the dwarfman talk. He makes a lot
I
more
don't know
sense
what I'm
than most of
talking
you
about.
folks.
I don't know what I'm talking about though. I don't know what I'm asking. That we're here to find out why we're here. That's
Well,
not
I
something
don't
can
know
do
what
for-
I'm talking about most of the time either, Mr. Dwarfman, but
Maybe say we've been tasked with heading north and we have to pass through Dark Shelf in the quarry. And we're just letting him know as overlord of the area.
All
So he
right, we
doesn't
could
get-
lead with that. I don't believe it's incorrect, so I don't feel I'd be lying.
So
If there is some lying to do, somebody else should probably do that. I'm not going to do it for you.
I think it's better to just say, so we don't come off as strangers or unannounced. They're aware that we don't have bad intentions here.
All right. And I'll just open my cloak and kind of, so now I'm more presented as a paladin. All right. Okay. And so you said Yusuf already knocked?
He already knocked. Yes.
He
At
knocked.
that
And we're just, now we wait. We play the waiting game.
at
as
that
Peter
point,
Griffin
I'm
would say.
going to jump up onto Tin's shoulder, Gil's shoulder.
After a few minutes, the door opens and you see a stocky, middle-aged guy, graying hair and beard. I'm describing myself. Graying hair and beard steps into the doorway and takes
Hannah's
a
like,
look
you
at all.
see me?
You see me standing there. He looks out. Hello. Can I
How's it
help
going?
you?
Yes, sir. No, we're just a group. We're just passing through to the north, probably up through the quarry. We're trying to find our way, make sure we get a lay of this new land where we're on here after crossing. Just want to make sure you knew who we were, so that way there's nothing untoward, and you didn't look at us unkindly or assume bad intentions. We want to present ourselves first.
Well, are you looking to buy stone?
I'm going to look at Yusuf. I
And
don't
he's just
believe we're
gonna-
here to
he's
buy
just standing there. He's going to look at you.
like a dumbass. Okay. All right. Like, no, I don't believe we're here for any kind of stone. I don't think my ram here could carry very much of it anyway. We're just passing through, and since we didn't want to cause any kind of a commotion or interest within the town where anybody was at alarm at a large group.
Well, okay. Welcome to Dark Shelf Village. Glad to have you here.
All right. Thank you kindly. Appreciate.
Why is he shouting?
Appreciate that. Yeah, and that's why I'm like, yeah, no, I appreciate that. Is there anything we should know about the area?
Fellas.
Anything we should know about the area?
We have the village here, of course, and then there's the seaboard. And of course, up in the hill, we have the quarry.
All right. Anything we should be mindful of? Anything dangerous we should make sure we're steering clear of, or something that could harm us in some such way? And I'm watching Yusuf, and I'm going to be like, and I'm looking at him like kind of like, if you're going to say something, say a piece.
Well, I mean, always, if you don't know how to swim, you need to be careful in the water, of course. And in the quarry, there's always dangers, but you would need to speak to the foreman about that. If you want to go up there, I think you'll need to be speaking to him to see if it's okay. His name is Basili Eric.
I'm going to jump down off of Gil's shoulders and walk myself right into the house.
Well, pardon me.
Sorry, it does that sometimes.
Is that your cat?
He's going to go, what is that horrible smell?
Oh, you want some?
Oh, don't tell me yet. Oh.
Don't tell
Does
him.
anybody have anything they'd like to ask him? I've presented the argument and the statement that we had to make. Does anybody else want to say something?
Aye, we want to know why we're here, old man. This guy says we need to
Well,
be
that's
here.
precisely what I'd like to know as well, sir. You come knock on my door in the morning, which is fine. I'm a welcoming man, and I'd like to be, gentle and speak kindly to people and treat them well. But you're here in my home.
Why is it called an overlord's house? Overlord sounds like it's like an evil leader of some sort. Why not mayor's house or village elder?
Well, on account of his houses over the other ones, isn't it?
Well, maybe you should take a look at some books and maybe learn about the society that happens at this more of a medieval form of time, where overlord is actually a fairly common term, and the term mayor, governor, and other things such as that
Burgermeister?
wouldn't be quite as common, sir.
Why are we here? Do we get to go home now, Yusuf?
Yusuf is going to turn. Sir, we understand that there may be some troubles going on, and we were sent to speak to you by Captain Vale. Oh, the captain!
Oh, yes, I forgot that part.
Good to see you. Well, come on in then. How is the captain doing?
Drunk.
Drunk? That's never a good sign. You never want the person in charge of your ships to be intoxicated. But I'm sure she's commanding well. Please, into my library.
I look to Sherry at this point when he says library. No taking. You have to ask first.
And he will guide you into a nice sized room. I mean, it's comfortable. There's a little bit of seating around the area and stuff. Homorna, where did you head off to once you went inside the house?
I went looking around,
Okay.
just anywhere and everywhere.
All right. So he is going to guide all of you except Homorna into this room and set up and go stand. He's got a nice desk there that's made out of some very fine wood with a stone top, a marble top on it. Definitely does not look like any of the stone you've seen related to this quarry so far. Well, I'm glad that you're here and you bring biddings from Captain Hale, but I still don't quite understand what you're looking for if you're not trying to buy stone from the quarry.
Books.
No books.
Books.
Yes, books.
My sister
Well,
here
I don't
likes
know
books.
that this is the appropriate place for that, young lady.
But you're all cool and in charge of everything and like the coolest person here. So don't you have like a really big library with like lots of books?
Well, and he'll kind of point around, and I mean, it's got a few books and things in it. I mean, it's got some things. Well, these are mostly, log books from the quarry, records, things of that sort.
These the only books you have?
Well, there might be others, but I'm afraid I'm not someone who spends a lot of time reading, you know.
Can I dig through them?
Well, I'm afraid well, Quan might not like it if you just be sure you put everything back in its place, please.
Got it. And I'll bounce off. I'm digging through all the books.
Sir, I think the best way I can say, I guess, answer that with a question first. Are you yourself a man of faith? Do you have a god you pray to?
Well, yes.
The god guiding me has tasked me with bringing this man further north, for reasons as many of those of faith don't always understand. Gale here is in my works for me. I believe Tyrig is in a similar position as a man of faith, and the others are helping us in that task.
Oh yeah, I'm
So-
happy to help those in need.
So that I understand what you're telling me here, sir, you're saying that your entire purpose to be here was to bring this man, and he points to Yusuf. And you were led
and-
here by your deity to do so.
As best as I can understand. But the gods are mysterious.
Well then, sir, mission accomplished!
I believe we have further north to go. This is only a stop in that journey.
Oh.
Well, Overlord, would you mind if we terribly?
Oh, please, please, call me Neister.
All right, I can call you whatever you'd like. So if that's what you'd like, it's yours. Neister, would you, since we are unsure of why we're here, other than to bring him further north, would you mind if we walked around and check things out, just see if something jumps out at us as maybe who knows, maybe Moomin or Moradin is going to jump out and show me a purpose that I didn't know I previously had, and that would be a fantastic thing for me. And if it helps you in any way, it's a fantastic thing for you.
I have no issue with you looking around the village, but again, if you want to go to the quarry, you really need to speak to Basili. He is in charge of the quarry, as much as he's in charge of anything.
Look here.
Say that name again for me, Tam.
Basili, Bazili.
Thank you.
Look here. We heard you have a fish problem.
A fish problem?
Fish eating things? Eating people?
Oh, What? How did Captain Vale know about that?
Hey, we didn't hear. We heard it in the village. Some people talking about
Oh.
it.
Well, there is a bit of fear going around about that, I must say. It's such odd business. Seems they found some bodies down by the lakeside, the riverside there, and they appeared to be half chewed. Basili and his men said that it seemed to be some kind of a carnivorous fish, but it seemed kind of odd to me.
Oh, how much is
I'm
the
not
job
quite
paying?
sure how many fish. I'm not quite sure how many fish would be coming up 30 yards onto the shore.
Aye. How much is the job paying?
Paying?
Oh, yes, if you want us to take care of it.
Oh,
This place
I
has a
think
lot of gold in
Vasily
it.
said that he had it well in hand, but of course I do wonder a bit about if that man takes on a bit too much. He's quite a hard-headed dwarf, you know. Well, if you're willing to look into things, I may have something a bit more that I'm interested in for you to look at.
Aye, here we go.
So, as mentioned, Basili and Glirthiel, they're in charge of mainly the quarry and negotiations. I'm in charge of the village and keeping order here, of course. But the results from the quarry lately, and he goes over and Chariot, as you're looking at the books, he kind of comes over and kind of, excuse me, pardon, and kind of pushes you over and grabs one of the books off of it and brings it over and sets it down on the table and opens it up. The results from the quarry lately seem to be a bit too good to be true, if you know what I mean. And then we had that raid on the slavers' camp. That seemed to go very, very efficiently. And he's flipping through the pages as he goes. And then
What
there's
do you mean
those.
raid on the slavers' camp?
We had an issue with some people being taken from the surrounding village, and a couple of people went missing from the quarryland. And apparently Vasily took some of his men, and they found a slavers' camp. They were able to capture those rascals and bring them here. And we tried them, and they were met with justice. You'll find their corpses over in the potter's field. Nasty business.
That was very interesting to me. I never hear most people interested or confused by looking a gift horse in the mouth, but we can definitely look into if you'd like us to look into why things are going a little better than they should be. We could find your overworker and your overachievers, or if there's something else, we can show you that too. I do appreciate your commitment to not staying at your current understanding. I love that.
As you're going through this, you see Yusuf walk over and he starts looking at the books and he starts flipping back and forth a little bit for him. Neister, if you wouldn't mind, do you have any of your shipment tallies, wage ledgers, supply orders, loss reports, any kind of books that I could look at? If you all don't mind, I think I could be a better purpose here doing research and looking at these. This is kind of my area. I used to run things back at the home farm.
No, you do what feels comfortable to you.
Good.
Unless you want to go fight a big fish.
And he comes over by Chariot and goes, Chariot, if you could, and he shows you the date format and how these things are logged. If you could find me the last 2 months of ledgers and the last 10 days of shipments, if you would, please.
Okie dokie. And she'll go and gather those for him.
All right. So Yusuf is going to sit down at the desk and just begin piling through all these books. Well, yes, if you're willing to go investigate the quarry, I could see that we could make it worth your while. Well, we've had another issue. I had a man, my bookkeeper, and I asked him to go find out the source of these killings, the the fish, as you're calling it, these half-chewed bodies. And he brought me back a few reports, but quite honestly, I'm a bit worried. I haven't seen him in over a week now. Frankly, I'm a bit worried. So here's what I'll offer. If you can go investigate these deaths, as you mentioned, check into the quarry a bit and find Quan. I'll pay you 500 gold pieces from the village coffers.
Well, it sounds like we've got work.
Aye. Honestly, my first word was going to be double it, but that seems to be a very fair price.
Well, and I'll do this. Basili's made these reports that his dwarves have found a bit of gold deep down in the quarry. I don't know that I believe in. I've not seen any, but if you stumble across any, you're welcome to keep it.
I love
No, that's
gold.
awfully generous of you. That's awfully generous of you.
Yes,
Lord
Chair.
Stark.
I do have a single question for Mr. Dude. There's a really, really nice lady in town. Would it be possible to, like, maybe she has a few debts and stuff to just, like, cancel those out?
Which lady would
Just
this
one lady.
be?
She works at the tavern, barmaid, super sweet.
Oh, the tavern keeper. Well, I'm afraid I have to stay out of the business of the company store. That's actually run by the quarry. You'd have to speak with Glirthiel about that.
Do you think you would do it? It's just one lady.
Well, that's to the company store can get quite, quite enormous. And I'm not quite sure what we'd be looking at there, but I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll put in a word.
It's better than a kick in the pants. It might help. Thank you.
Actually, can I
Very,
add on just
very
a little?
well.
Can I add just a little bit of salt, a little bit of sugar on top of that request? Is if you can find out the total amount of the debt as well, that would just be over the moon helpful to us. And
Why? Why do we care?
I personally, I don't care very much at all. She was a very nice lady, but your sister seems to be really invested in this, and so in respect to her endeavor, I'm just trying to be helpful.
Okay. 500 gold. Are we all agreed? Let's go kill us some fish.
Well, if it might be helpful, young lady, if you would, that scroll on the bottom shelf there.
Mm-hmm.
Would you mind? And he'll take it and he'll open it. This was Quan's last report. He mentioned something about finding a hidden dock on the river below the quarry. And then he said the next thing that he was going to do was investigate the quarry without Basili's knowledge. And he also mentions here, up on the top of the hill, overseeing the guardhouse, he found some kind of a ventilation shaft. So depending on the route you wish to take, I mean, if you wish to speak with Basili, you of course have my blessing to do so, but if you're looking for a more covert way to go in, as Quan might have, you have these two options as well.
Aye.
Thank you for the input.
Oh, thank you. I hope you come back with some useful news for us.
Me too. Don't forget about that good word. Thank you.
Well, any news is useful news if you can apply that knowledge. So we'll come back with something regardless.
All right. And I'm going to pause you guys there. Hamorna, you are making your way around this house. It's a 2-story, so you make your way around the bottom floor. And the one thing you notice, it's a large house. There don't appear to be any stewards or servants here.
Mm-hmm.
you do make your way upstairs, and you hear some movement around, and you make your way down the hallway to there, and you see a young woman, fairly attractive young woman, who appears to have just gotten up for the day and is sitting at a mirror brushing out her hair.
Is she the only person upstairs?
That's the only other person you have found in the house so far.
I'm gonna watch her for a little bit.
Okay. She's just sitting there brushing out her hair, humming to herself.
Meow.
I'm just going to stop and look. Oh, filthy animals in the house. Oh, shoo. And she's going to make her way over and shut the door.
I'm gonna pee on her door.
But that stuff stinks.
And then I'm
All
gonna run
right.
away.
You make it back downstairs about the time everybody else is making their way out of Nystor's office. And I think this will be a good point to take a break. So we will take 10 minutes and be right back.
Nice. All right, be right back, guys. Oh, you've changed pictures.
I said
What
that
do
to
you
you
say? Don't
like 10 minutes ago.
Oh my God.
I was.
I said, hey, you might want to adjust the maps.
I was so in dinner.
Yeah.
Sort the screen.
Hey, head in the game, man. Head in the game.
There you go.
All right. Part of the notes that were available from Quan's report is this rough sketch map of the quarry area. And of course, because Quan is a bookkeeper, he wrote not to scale on it because he didn't want anybody to think that this was the actual size. So.
Wait, so where's the entry?
Yeah.
Is the dock on here at all or no?
I'm assuming we're taking the secret entrance.
You guys need to tell me what you want to do. There were 3 entrances were mentioned. There's obviously the main entry at the guardhouse. There's the hidden ventilation shaft, and then there's the cave with the hidden dock down on
Dock.
the river.
Oh,
I voted Doc.
I will say to the group, so I would like to talk to Pazili and see if he grants us entry into the quarry, as it's his purview. That way, if we're seen at a later date or something, or even at the night, we can say we've been granted passage to look around and see if the gods speak to us and give us purpose. However, if he says no, which again, according to Nystor, is his prerogative, then, I mean, at that point, well, we just go right on down by the dock and go nicely in. If any of y'all would like to try the ventilation shaft, I wish you well, but I don't want to be birthed through that thing.
Wow.
But would he start if he tells
I feel
us
like
no?
I have one choice.
No, oh, negative. No, you always have more than one choice. Ulfgar, we have 2 ways, and you'll fit in both of them. That third way, I feel like only him is going to be able to take that route.
I think obviously we have 3 holes, and we can use all 3.
You're not wrong. It's just a matter of which one we choose.
But what's wrong? What's wrong with Tam?
Good night, everybody.
We could.
Why did I get back into DMing?
I personally don't want to take the ventilation shaft. It's going to be a long way around. It's going to be tight.
Do you have a
I'm not going to
preference for
fit.
which hole you would choose?
Well, we could use the 3rd hole, the one that you're so worried about, the actual shaft.
Yeah, no, it's
Why not?
that's just gonna it's gonna hurt. It's not. I don't think it's meant to be used by me.
Well, my sister
Look,
here is.
you've got the front, which is going to be somewhat well protected, and probably doesn't often want to open that way for you. You've got the shaft on the front, which is going to be just a deep hole that's going to go somewhere, and you never know where you're going to end up. And then you've got the one down by the river, which is going to be your wet entry. So
Aye, yeah.
probably.
I don't know about
just
you
gotta
guys,
figure
but
out
let's
the-
go for that wet entry.
See, Tam gets it. Like he
I
jumps.
wish I didn't. Okay.
Look, I don't want to be here right now.
Ooh, he
Well,
hates us.
listen to this, right? As you know, my sister, she does magic.
Yes,
She-
no.
She has spells.
But what are you wanting me to do exactly? Because like, what if this dude says no? Is
Then
he
we
gonna
go.
watch for?
then
But
we
is he
go
gonna
the
be
back
watching
path.
for us?
I think if he says no, we go around, take that that dock entry.
Well, do you
Maybe
remember?
only one of us should ask, and we could say it's like a
Well, I
religious
can
thing.
ask because I have and right now my cloak is literally over like goat. And be like, and I have like symbolism. I look like if I go there saying I'm there for religious purposes with a group that's there to keep me safe. I believe he could go for that because at least I'm wearing the signs that show such a thing. So it's very believable. And
What's
not
your
entirely
rating gonna
true.
be?
It's not untrue. I'm waiting for the gods to present what the heck I'm supposed to be doing.
Aye.
I feel like if somebody else were to step forward other than myself or Ulfkar on this one, I think it would seem disingenuous, and even I'd be inclined to not believe us.
I just wanted to make you aware that the shaft is an option because there was a. Do you not remember a couple of years ago, Sherry, when we had to run from the guards and we had to jump off that building? You made us
Sort
float
of, yeah.
down like feathers.
Oh yeah. I totally forgot I can do that. I can do that.
What have you?
I
pre-
believe it's an
not,
option.
But not everybody can fit in the air shaft though.
Oh, one after another. Surely. We don't know how big it is.
Fair. But if
Let's
it's just
l-
for air, it's probably not very big.
Or we could just
I'm
go
not-
in the
Let's
wet
tap in.
entrance.
Well, let's try walking up to the front door first because if he lets us in, that takes all of our problems away.
Aye.
No problems. He knows us. He knows why we're there. He allows us in. We don't have to sneak around, nor do we have to fight our way out.
And we
Aye.
don't, as long as we present as not threatening and like we don't have any weapons and stuff really. I don't see why not.
Aye, I've got no weapons.
I don't either. Just my fingies. What spells
Well,
do
and
I
he
have?
probably knows how big the air shaft is too.
I'm gonna paw at Goat, looking around, and then I'm gonna jump up onto Goat and climb under the cloak that's draped over him, and then I'm gonna shift from polymorph from cat to myself, and then go invisible.
Oh, but
Okay.
I have illusion cantrips prepared.
Well, this is the question:
Maybe-
are you taking Goat with you on this, or are you going to leave him at Naster's?
I can make him look like a horse or something. Illusion, facial features such as aspect of appearance. Oh, and I have cantrip is vertically the same. as
No, I'll take him with me.
Okay.
I'm going to say outright, I'm not going into a ventilation shaft.
Okay.
If that makes things easier or decision easier.
Oh, we do also have someone that flies. Not you. You don't fly. Oh, you do fly, yeah.
Duh.
Oh, actually, it would work
Although
down
they didn't
there.
Save us. It's gonna be dark.
I was talking about the
I'm gonna
little
be-
lady.
Me and him could go through the air shaft. She could
I
be a
don't think-
cat and I could be a bat. This is amazing.
This
I don't
sounds
think
like
it's
a terrible
wise that we
plan.
split up either,
I agree.
unless we absolutely have to.
I look around
think
for where that is coming from.
It's coming from underneath the cloak, which has gotten a little bit lumpier because I'm no longer a cat. I am invisible, but I'm under the cloak. I think we should try Tyrig's suggestion first.
Mhm.
Talking's
Okay.
boring.
Well, we also don't want to
Then you
die
cannot
either,
talk for a
and
bit.
Okay.
How about that?
Tyrig's pretty smart, so and it might work. And I have
I'm smart
illusion
enough for
spells.
most people, but not enough for others. And I'll do my best.
Aye. Okay, we'll follow you then.
Do you want to look different? Because I have mask.
And then my head will kind of slump a little bit and then just, all right. And he'll just walk forward and we'll head towards, we're heading towards, Basili's, the entrance to Basili's, I guess.
The gatehouse or the guardhouse?
Yeah, it would have to be
Okay.
the guardhouse, I guess.
I walk
Alright.
alongside Goat and I whisper, "Hey, Miner,
Hmm.
do you wanna earn yourself 2 gold?"
Say no. No.
Why?
I just wanted to know if you wanted to earn yourself 2 gold. It'll be
I have
fun.
7 gold.
Aye, but
I don't
7
need any
becomes
more.
9.
I don't need any more right now.
Okay, well, would you do it for fun then?
What do you need?
I would like you to turn into Goat and ask Goat what the sad was for.
Oh yeah, to ride. Duh.
Like, what beast or animal would this is this saddle meant to be for?
I could do that, but not right now because we're doing something that needs to be done.
Aye,
And there's too many people around.
well, but you're invisible. No one would see you.
You don't know that?
Well, I can't see you. And I poke around, knowing exactly where she is because we can see the lump underneath the...
Ouch!
That wasn't you. I know where you are. You're there. But that's only because of the cloak.
Fix the cloak.
Ah. But it'll be fun.
Fix
And-
the cloak.
I'll fix it.
And as he's fixing the cloak, I'm going to slip out from under it.
Ah. Remember, I can give you gold. It'll be fun. The main thing, it will be fun.
I'll think about it.
Knowledge is power. And I'll make
Which
you...
is why I need to think about it, because what kind of knowledge would this give me? And how useful is it at this point?
Well, I could teach you how to make those mushrooms. And I did make you some cookies, and I'll open my hand up and there's like some cookies. I saved you some.
I'm going to take one.
Oh, they're both yours.
Okay. And I'll take the other. And I'm going to eat them. And I'm going to, I guess, fly around over to sit on Gil's shoulder invisibly.
The fucking helmet coming down. It's brilliant.
What a hole.
Poor Gil.
It's like, where's this extra weight just come from?
Gil, how many of those mud tiger treats do you have left?
2 of each. It's not much.
2 of each. All right.
Oh, I figured today I've already had 2 more. One of the good ones and one of the less good ones.
All right. All right. You make your way along the path, and it runs along this gaping pit that's chiseled from the rock of the bluffs around the quarry. A stone guardhouse rises from the pit walls. The building has a kind of a mix of light and dark stones around it, giving it this mottled almost decaying appearance. Although, Tirig, to you, definitely knowing stonework, you can see the stonework looks solid. It may look decayed, but it's a solidly built place. This guardhouse, as it were, is separated from the main slope by a stony crevice that's about 10 feet wide and at least 30 feet deep. And it's got moss all over the walls, and they look a little crumbly. You can definitely see where there's been some rock falls from it. There's a narrow wooden bridge with no railing that spans the crevice that ends at this very large and sturdy looking door. About 12 feet up above the bridge is a crenulated parapet that kind of overhangs a little bit, giving them some access to, shoot over and down towards the door. But as you look around, there doesn't appear to be a soul in sight.
So there's nobody at the guard tower either, like the guard shack.
Again, that's 12 feet up. You don't see anybody standing there. You don't see anybody at the door.
Well, that's strange, isn't it?
Oh yeah, most definitely. And he'll scream out, "Oi!"
When did you become British? Oi, mate.
Hey, there's an orc down there.
Why are orcs British?
Because they's the biggest.
We've
and
met you.
best.
Because I'm proud to be an American.
Yeah.
You're goddamn right.
USA.
USA.
Steel lands, steel lands. Wild coast, wild coast.
We'll see you next week, guys.
Does anybody respond to my call out?
Give me a roll for Oi. No, just suck.
What am I rolling?
Just roll me a d20 and let's call it. You're trying to persuade them. Let's do a charisma. Are you persuading or intimidating? I got the intention you were trying to persuade a little bit.
I'm persuading.
So let's go with charisma.
I rolled the D20 though already. Do we want me to re-roll charisma?
Oh, that's fine. Well, add your charisma. What's your charisma on there?
My charisma is a 9.
So nobody hears you. Or at
Oh,
least
well,
there's no, let me correct that. There's no response.
I guess we just go in. There's no one here.
Well, I suppose we could. Except, I think the last time I seen something like this, and the fellas went in, they didn't come back out. Well, I waited outside.
Oh, well, what we could try to do is, Gil, I recall you being particularly strong. Ulfgar, you have a fair, significant amount of strength as well. Yes, sir? All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to count down, and I'm going to say 3, 2, 1. When I say 1, we bang on the door together. And then we do bang, 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 and we stop. And that should get somebody's attention, because between the three of us, I'm pretty sure they're going to be wondering what's rattling the gates of their ancestors. Yes, sir, you me.
What
That
if you
makes sense
accidentally
to
break
me.
the door down?
Well, we're
Oh,
not
well,
gonna
you know,
break it
sometimes it's a happy
down.
little
What do you
accident.
think
Nothing I
we
can do about
are?
that.
Oh, look at the big fella. His arms are bigger than both of yours.
He's not stupid. He didn't knock in a door just because he's a big fella.
All right. You gentlemen ready?
Oh, here we
Ooh,
go.
yeah.
All right. 3, 2,
Wait, hold
1.
on.
What? Okay.
On one or after?
I say 1, then we do it. So 3, 2,
After.
1, and on 1 you swing. When I say 1, swing.
Gotcha.
Okay.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
So what
And-
from what I saw there, you know what? Roll me some strength checks here.
Should I do an
I know you're
open
not trying
door
to break
check?
down the door, but I'm going to use this to coordinate how in sync you guys are on this.
There is an open door option.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's if you're trying to break it down.
So
Oh
I'm
yeah, and I am
seeing,
aware there is the option to just try to open the door. It's just I'm not trying to enter or open the door without given leave. That's about right. Yeah, that's about right.
So what I see here is Tirig and Gil both hit it roughly the same time, so it's kind of a boom, and then Ulfgar smacks the door, boom. So it's kind of like a boom, boom.
Yeah, he rolled a natural 20. Now he's got to roll to fucking break doors. Come on.
Oh my
Were
goodness.
you knocking just once, or were you going to do 3 knocks? Because you
Three.
mentioned
I said three.
3. So what this comes across in instead of boom, boom, boom is boom, 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 which kind of has a sound of someone trying to break down a door.
Awesome.
So I'm going to get the other map revealing here a little bit better. And I've got to fight with Roll20 on this, so bear with me because we all know how fun Roll20 can be. And yes, I meant that was full sarcasm, Roll20. So,
What are you trying to say? They should do better.
yes.
You know, it's surprising for all the trouble we give them. Don't switch.
Well, you know,
It may be a dumpster fire, but it's our dumpster fire.
it may be a dumpster fire, but at least we have the dumpster.
This is true.
Yeah.
And
You know,
who
just
can decide whether or not we make it better or worse?
It's we have the dumpster, we're the trash on fire, and look at us go. Because even if we step out of our little dumpster, we're bringing the fire with us.
And we're
We
still
have no
trash.
care for what
Wait.
what we use as kindling.
Well, now I just imagine a dumpster on fire being rowed down the street.
No, that checks out. We have basically rolled from one tavern to another. It's surprising that they've all stayed up so far, and I'm going to thank Ulfgar for that one.
well, please select somebody from your group to roll me a D10.
Chariot.
I
There you
agree.
go.
He was the one who kind of initiated this whole thing, wasn't he? So I rolled a 7. Did he roll? Because I'm not seeing a roll coming up.
Chariot needs to roll.
Chariot, wake up.
Chirig started this. He's rolling.
I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it.
Okay, I'm rolling.
It's an 8.
Oh, geez.
I don't know if that's good or bad, but it's an 8. It's in the thingy.
All right. You make all of this banging noise, and then you hear some noise coming from the parapet up above. How many of you are right up on the doorway, and how many of you are standing back a little ways?
I would have to say I'm on the doorway.
Probably be
Why don't
bad.
you
I'm
do
probably
me a favor and
behind.
Put your tokens on the map where you
I'm
guys
Oh, where's
are.
the door?
still
Where's the
seeing
doorway? Is this
on
down here?
Tin's
I don't-
shoulder.
Wait,
Yep,
am I
that's
seeing
the
a
doorway.
different map? Because I still see the original map you had up. Is there a new one?
Scroll to
Scroll-
the
scroll to
right.
the right.
Scroll to the right.
Ah, So I'd probably be right here because I'm leading the charge.
And I'd be
Jade, you
behind
might want to
Miguel.
zoom out just a little bit to show the surrounding territory.
Yeah. I just opened some sauce. It was like hot honey. I just thought it was like hot honey, but didn't realize it was fucking spicy.
All right. Well, don't be a bitch. Suck it up, princess.
Oh, dear.
Well, that's the prelude for the boiling oil that's about to come out from up top.
Yeah. Still gotta eat it.
How do I put a mark on my thing?
That's
trying
kind of
to
a
put a-
tough one.
Oh,
I'm
and
trying
you
to put a
talking?
little blue dot so that it shows that I'm invisible.
Yeah, I think on your token you click the little
Click on
round
it,
thing
and
next
then
to
there's
the
a
gear.
little. It makes like a little radio button type thing. Click on that, and it pops up a whole bunch of
Hey,
Put
icon
me with
options.
colors for goat, so that way we know where Hamora.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, left quick.
Em is.
I've got me with the blue dot, which is invisible, but I'm sitting on Gil's shoulder.
Oh, okay.
And
All right, Gil
I'm
is right up
over
at the
here.
gate. Do they not have a nice and handy invisible token in here?
Probably.
Because I thought
Just mark it with blue.
That's what I did.
Oh, nice.
A little ninja one.
Hey, we're in roll 20. I've been griping about roll 20. If they have a feature, I want to use it.
It's roll
And they
20. They
don't.
have no features.
Yeah, it's
They
Nothing
have
you-
no features.
it is the ninja one, I think.
And a little ninja mask. That's about the only one that would be
Ninja.
You can almost not see that.
bleeding eye, I guess.
All right, so you hear a noise up above. You hear a creaking of wood, which gives you enough warning that when the arrows come flying down towards the group, you're able to move out of the way and not immediately take damage.
Hey, yous up there! We're not here to cause trouble.
Why are you trying to break down the door?
Weren't. We were just trying to get your attention, you lazy bastards.
Well,
Well,
Gil, I
most
don't
people
feel
would
this.
knock.
We did. You didn't listen very good.
We
This
heard
is just the worst thing this could happen right here.
we heard the pounding on the door. That wasn't a knock. That was someone trying to break her down.
If we were trying to look over the edge at the big fellow.
One of them's going to look over, and you hear him mutter a local expletive. Oh. Let me get these guard tokens up here because I've been trying to get these guard tokens up here for 5 minutes and they wouldn't come up. There we go. Thank
See, I was
you.
right. They are lazy. Don't even want to show up for their positions.
Can't even get the tokens on the board. Jeez,
Man,
what lazy
these
people.
guys.
Well, it's the state of things anymore. Why would they want to work? Can't earn enough gold to pay for a house on their own. Got to stay with 3 other fellas, and then he's going to be lucky if he can afford an ale.
Right.
Gil will suddenly become
What do you
like
all
a
want?
professional fucking economy knowledge person overnight.
We were hoping to speak with Basili.
On what business?
We were sent here from the Overlord.
Just a moment. And one of the guards disappears from over the edge for a moment. But while he's gone, you notice 2 more guards appear up on the edges, also with bows, pointing at you.
Well, you gentlemen aren't exactly filling us with confidence of a good conversation.
Just hold on. The other guard appears back at the top. Well, Basili wants to know what you want. What's your business?
Well, we spoke to Overlord Neister, and basically, we're trying to find our purpose. Sent on a mission by the gods to out into the world to kind of find our way, find our place. And so he gave us leave to speak with Basili to walk about the quarry, see if our god presents himself and gives us our next direction.
You can see the expression on the guy's face. He takes his helmet off and scratches his head. You came here to find your purpose?
Well, we're all supposed to be somewhere, son, and I'm just trying to find where I'm supposed to be. Right now, my gods have led me here, and Overlord Nystor told me to speak with Basili about walking around, seeing if anything speaks to me, and so that way I could go further on in my purpose.
Sir, you do realize this is an active mining quarry.
Oh, I get that. I do understand. Being a dwarf, I've been around more mining than most people, so I very much understand what's happening here. But, you know, everything is revealed in its own way.
Just a minute. He disappears from the granulation again. Meanwhile, the other three guards are keeping their bows drawn and pointed at the party.
Well, given our business here, seems a little disrespectful to be aiming bows at us, but, you know, you do you. Make sure your fingers don't slip.
The man appears back at the parapet, and he looks a little unsteady, unhappy. Basili would like to know if you're here. Pardon me. Mr. Eric would like to know if you're here with an intent to purchase stone.
Now, I do not believe anyone here has an intention of buying stone unless such time it speaks to them, and then they can. Nobody
I'm
here
going
is.
to whisper into Gil's ear since I'm on his shoulder. The captain at the docks might be wanting some.
Well, I think the captain might probably want some. Who wants her out of trouble coming this way? She probably wants something to sell on the way back.
All right. Did you say that up to them, or did you say it to me?
Oh, I said that to you.
No, I'll lean back. Listen. Captain Vale is more than interested in some to bring back and maybe sell. So one of my companions here, while I'm doing my religious, looking, they'll be looking for the good captain. And he's going to turn around to Gil and go, "You're going to look for the captain?"
Well, I could negotiate for her.
Hem's whispering in your ear, Gil.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. I appreciate you. I just didn't want to have to bold-faced lie to these people. And I was just making sure that's not what you made me do. I appreciate you.
Well, no. I want to tell you things what I think are right.
All right. So I already said my piece up to them. So it's up to them at this point, I guess.
Well, at this point, they're looking at you. Well, if you're not here to buy stone, Mr. Arak said we don't have time. We don't do tours for sightseers. If you're here on business, that's one thing. He bids you be on your way.
All right. Well, we'll decide who will come in and look for the captain. You have a nice day yourself. And I'll turn around and start to walk away. I'll pull it. Once I get back a little bit, I'll grab back onto the reins for Goat. And start leading.
I'll lowly say, shall we not mention the bodies? Or
I wouldn't. I don't
No,
trust these
no.
guys.
And I'll say the same thing low. I'll be like, no, that at this point, as much as they're guarding the quarry, I can tell you right now, if somebody came to our mountain and wanted to see our quarry, we would show them our quarry. It's if somebody's not interested, most times by the time they leave that quarry, oh, believe me, they're going to buy something because they're going to find something of interest. The fact that they don't want to let us in to even look tells me something's not right. Now, I may not be a miner within my my culture, and my calling was different. Everything about that smells funny.
understood.
So how far back down the road or away from the guardhouse are you going to go?
So got to bring back up that map because now that route being what I'm going to say is after I say it's funny because I wait till we're far enough away so they can't hear us talking when I say that, and they'll say so. How does everybody feel about the wet entrance? I mean, we could get right in there. It's going to be? I feel like this point is going to be a lot easier to slip in that wet entrance than it was to, go in this way.
But then how's the
The front
captain gonna get the
that big
stone?
door just had too many teeth, and I'm happy we didn't go.
I agree.
Seems like the only option.
But still, the captain's gonna need that stone. So
Well, one way or another, I assume the captain is going to get that stone. So, I mean, we will fulfill our obligations.
all right.
Do we see now? We're obviously not on this map anymore. Do we see the way to the wet entrance?
That would be going back down towards the village and then taking there's not really a set road. It would just be a path off towards the river.
Okay, so can they see us from the quarry? Can they see us there?
The way the guardhouse is set is it's almost level with the rim of the quarry.
Okay, so no.
So
Perfect.
no,
Okay.
they would not be able. There's tree line and everything. They would not be able to see you for that.
So the only thing I'll ask all you good people is, do you prefer to go now, or do you want to wait till night? Because if we're going to wait till night, we're going to need somewhere to rest now.
Well, I'm saying this sitting invisible on Gil's shoulder. I'm going to say loud enough for all of us to hear. Well, let's wait till later and actually try to get something for the captain now so that things, if anything backfires, at least we don't leave her stranded.
I would say the captain plans on doing her own bidding, and it is probably best that we don't become more recognizable to more people than we have to.
Well, do you want me to send that message over to the captain now? I can go.
I don't think the captain expects us to get goods for her. I don't think that was ever an expectation. That was a line.
I'd agree with that. I would agree with that statement very highly. So do you want to do this at night or do you want to do it now? I mean, given how many people are at the front, maybe nobody's guarding the back.
Well, I was thinking pretty similar myself.
Boy, will they be surprised when we sneak on in.
I don't see well. I don't see well in the dark. So maybe if we can wait a little bit, but unless there are magical means of producing light, I would have some struggle.
Well, I have an idea, and you can tell me if it's good or bad based on your all individual knowledge. How about we go back to that tavern, the one that has the nice lady Cherry it's so very fond of, and we see what time the shifts end, and we make our entry right after shifts end. That way it's not too late. So it should be, we should still have some measure of light and or visibility, because I don't want you to feel I don't want you to feel off, put it all off guard trying to navigate in the darkness like that. It's not fair to you.
That sounds good to me. I can do the dark. It would just be I want to make sure it's understood. I would have some limitations.
That's why we'll get the information and we'll do it at your best opportunity, because we want you to be your best just like you want us to be our best. All right. So you guys ready to go back to that tavern and probably end up cooking another meal?
Yes, but somebody needs to go in and get the things for whatever meal we end up having from the store themselves, rather than putting that poor woman through that all over again. He's a mean.
The problem being, I can talk to people, but I'm not a negotiator. I don't know what's good, what's bad, and I don't feel right ripping somebody off if that's what I potentially do. So we need somebody else to step on up and go talk to the mean man. It seems like you're mentioning that he may be.
Why is he
do
mean?
we have any tickets? I'm just basing it on the fact of what Hem said.
Aye. Why is he mean, Hem? What happened?
Oh, I followed her over to talk to him when you guys were doing the dishes and prepping the breakfast. And he was real rough with her, not physically, but his words. And he wouldn't give her anything until she paid something of her tab.
Ah, so that's why. That's why Sherry wanted to give her some money. You got a soft heart, Sherry.
Well, she was really nice to us, so I figured it can't hurt to help.
Aye. This whole place stinks.
That's true. It
uh,
does.
I don't mean-
the woman who was in the house with Mr. Neister, she hates animals. I peed on her door.
Yeah, well,
Well,
that's
that-
understandable. Aye.
That there is one way you could go with it, and it will definitely leave a stain, a mark, and a smell.
Well, I wonder if it really does smell like cat pee, as she was only turned into a cat.
Well, that sounds like something we can discuss back at the tavern, not on the street. Maybe we don't want to be
Aye.
talking about pissing on doors as cats, walking about the public.
Roll for ammonia. Okay. As you are walking away from the guardhouse, Revenant and Tirig, you notice the guards. They keep the bows drawn until you are pretty close to the edge of bow range, at which point they relax. And then as you get a little farther down the road, you can see that the 2 extra guards that came up move off. They just disappear from the edge. Gives you an idea a little bit about how they handle things.
I think they're doing something illegal in there.
Oh, I agree with you. As I said before, there's nothing that smells. This does not pass the smell test. I would not. This would be like eating fresh fish raw inland. I'm not doing it.
We're talking about the wet entrance. Maybe that is something that they smuggle stuff out of.
You're muted.
You're muted, Tirig.
Oh, didn't realize that. I said, yeah, no, I agree with you. It does not pass the smell test. I would not eat. I would trust them as much as I trust fresh fish inland. I'm not trusting that anytime soon. We'll find out what they're doing with that dock once we get around there. It probably, I bet you, I'd be willing to bet a couple shingles. Not so much. I mean, I can't do it, but I mean, it's a nice statement that they're definitely probably the ones hurting people by that dock. But we're gonna find out.
Aye. I suppose we're gonna have to go and kill another owl.
Well, that's where we're headed now, because we want to find out when that last shift ends, so we can get in there.
Ulfgar. They keep talking about it smelling funny round here, but I don't smell nothing.
Oh, Gil, just to let you know, that's just a saying. Nothing smells, but when things smell, you know how they really hit your nose, and it gives you a bad, just that shake your head quality of, oh, I don't want that. You ever get that?
Really? You can't smell it?
Yeah,
It's disgusting
like
around here. It smells disgusting.
At this point, Gil is going to feel the weight lift off of his shoulder as get off of his shoulder, and I'm gonna fly a little ways away. I'm gonna turn myself into a U and walk on up visibly to Goat.
Hey, you!
I'll turn around and see that, and just kind of, I'll just kind of. Oh, it says you. I'll turn around and go. Is that still him, or is this just a random animal walked out and joined us?
Well, I don't know. It's you.
I'm just gonna say him, and see if the you looks at me.
I ignore him. I hear him. I ignore him. I'm gonna go
All
talk
right.
to.
All right. So then I don't care.
I'm gonna go talk to Goat.
I now care.
And I'm like, yes. And I'm like an evil guy rubbing his hands together. Yes.
Hi, Goat.
Bah, meh.
Are you actually speaking as a goat to the ram?
I'm a you.
Oh yeah, you speak goat. Oh yeah, now you would.
Does he turn around and say, how you doing?
Yeah, he'd be like,
No, he turns around and says, "Hey, you.
hey you. I guess at that point, turn around. Hello.
Fancy meeting you here.
He would just keep walking.
I haven't
Say
seen
hello.
you around here before."
Oh, this is terrible. This
I
is
see
going
what
way
you
down.
are doing.
So he'll walk and he'll just say hello,
Hey,
but
you asked for it.
he's very purposeful. He's just hello.
What's your business? You know me. I'm him.
I am to carry the paladin.
Is that comfortable?
He doesn't weigh much.
You're helping him find another partner?
Yes. And then I go home.
Do you know what his partner will be?
No.
Do you know what his previous partner was?
Oros.
Horos?
Oros.
Oros. Is that its name or?
And he'll just kind of turn a little bit. Oros was his partner. I am not his partner. And he will just start walking again.
Okay. And I'm gonna wander off a little bit out of view, and then yeah, no, I'm gonna wander out of view, and then I will go back to being invisible me and come back.
Out of you to stop being a you
Yes.
and going back to you?
Yes.
Weirdly, after the questions, Goat actually walks up closer to me.
We all know
And-
Goat hates you.
Which is odd. Goat walking up and being supportive would definitely appear odd to you then, if you understand how much Goat
Oh, no,
tends
I
to
was just
show
joking.
indifference. How did Ulfgar get back on a boat?
What boat?
No, he put a message in chat. Says he jumps overboard. I'm like, how did he get back on a boat?
Oh, you know, we can only do so many you jokes.
Oh, you.
Oh.
So you're saying you need to stop.
Mm. Mm.
You've had enough.
Mm.
You've gone too far.
But I can't get enough of you.
I'll kill you.
No.
Oh,
trying to be useful.
So, what are we doing?
Well, apparently we're not saying things about that anymore. but I think somebody said something about I was going to get an ale.
I said we're going back to the tavern. Why don't we just go there now?
Well, see, I had thought to myself that too, but if we were going to have a drink, I think we ought to do that first.
Well, if we're going later at night, then we're going to need some torches. Does anyone have torches?
Oh, I do. I have. I'll be good on that front. Are you worried about needing? I have a lamp actually, but I assume that'll be more helpful.
I
Have
I, have,
magic.
I do have a lantern as well.
Oh,
So,
well, we can see
Carrie,
in the
can
dark,
you-
so we're good.
Can you speak to the that barmaid over there you made such a great acquaintance with, and find out when the last shift is?
Yep. Is that all I need to ask her?
Oh yeah, kindly if you could.
Sweet. I'm gonna go walk in there and ask her.
Don't talk our ear off.
Shut up.
Yeah, we just need the information, and then we can move on.
So between the time it took you to speak to Naster, walk up to the quarry and walk back, I'm going to put you at a little bit afternoon. So probably around 1 o'clock at this point.
Guess I'll just bounce on into the tavern.
All
Hi.
right. You open the door and there's nobody available in the tavern once again. So you just walk in, hi. And after a few minutes, you hear some rumbling in the back room, and the young lady sticks her head around the corner. You're back again?
Uh-huh. I had a question.
Okay,
and I
what
have
do
a
you
really
need?
cool secret thing to tell you. Come here. And I'll rush
She
up to the
kind
bar.
of does up her robe, makes her way out to you. Okay.
Okay, so first things first, I need to know when do the shifts like start and end? When do they usually come here?
The shift should end around 7. So just around, well, this time of year, just around sundown.
Okay, so 7 p.m. Which shift is that?
Well, that would be first shift ending, second shift going in.
Second shift goes in at 7. Is there a third shift?
There's a third shift, but that's my understanding is that's a group of fellow dwarves that Mr. Eric brought in, and they work overnight because they tend to stay down there. Apparently, dwarves like to stay in the dark in the mines.
That tracks. She's taking notes as I over here scramble and type. Okie doke. So I think that's all I needed to know. Because I think we're gonna do some.
Why are you writing all this down?
Because I think we're gonna do something shady. Anyway, don't worry about that. So the cool thing is, so I was talking to the Overlord guy. Let me laugh too much. I can't keep going. Shut up. So yeah, don't worry about that. So I was talking to the Overlord dude up in the house, up in the way that you showed us and told us where to go.
Nice store, yeah.
Okay, so he's gonna put in like a really secret good word for me, and I think we're gonna get your debts paid off. But don't tell anybody.
Well, and with that, you just see this look of terror go across her face. No, you don't need to do that. That's okay.
Yeah, but if you don't have to pay stuff anymore, then you can make your own money.
I'm happy to pay as I am. I don't want to have to pay any other way. I'm good.
What are you not telling me?
Lots of stuff.
Well, obviously, but tell me.
You'll have to make me. I can see this conversation actually going this way because I've been in games with her before. But I don't think that was the intention here.
Well, I have 4 more gold pieces if you'll tell me.
No, I'm sorry. It's please just believe me. I'm okay as I am. I would rather not. I would rather not change my arrangement and agreement
Oh.
that I have with the company store.
Oh, yeah, that makes total sense because I wouldn't want you to get in trouble or anything. And I'm going to write down on a piece of paper and hold it up. Are we being listened to?
I'm sorry, what was on the paper?
Are we being listened to?
Oh, and she goes, she takes the paper from you and holds it up and it says, I don't think so.
This is oddly confusing. She'll write down another note and hold it up. Do you want to just like get on a ship and leave? Because you can come with us.
She turns the paper over and starts to write and then scratches out what she was writing and writes, no, thank you.
Okay, doke. So that's all I needed, I guess, for the shifts and stuff. Cool, thanks, bye. And she'll leave.
Bye.
She has many thoughts, many thoughts. Can I read what she scratched out? I can hold it up to the light.
I think that's going to take a bit of investigation on your part to be able to do that because it's her handwriting. Her handwriting isn't great to begin with. Okay. So, and then it's scratched out on this paper. So, so you don't have observation. It's very poorly done. I'm going to have you do an intelligence check, but I'm going to, because of not good handwriting and the scratching out and everything, and it's not a complete sentence to begin with, I'm going to give you a penalty of 4 on your roll. So give me an intelligence check to see if you can make this out.
What did it do? Where'd it go? Click the button. What happened? What did it give me?
So with a penalty of 4, that's going to make your roll a 19 because I don't think you included the penalty in that. No.
I don't know. I just hit a button.
So that is going to be a 19. So you try to make this out and you can make out a couple of words, but nothing that really is going to make a lot of sense to you. But there is another mention of her agreement. You can make that much out of it.
Interesting. Very interesting. So what if I take, okay, I know what I'm gonna do. What if I take like charcoal and flip the page over and so I can see if there's any impression? Because I know I write heavy-handed.
You'd need charcoal.
Well, do I not have some?
I don't know. Have a look at your
Picked it up from the
equipment.
fire?
Have a look at your equipment.
I mean, I can find it anywhere. I can just go to a fire, take a charcoal.
Well, the other side of that is also you would have to be writing on something hard surface that it would make an impression on the paper. And if you are just standing up in the middle of this area in the tavern writing, she was probably writing it on with it on her hand. So I don't think you're going to get much of an impression out of it. I don't think that route's going to work very well. I'm not saying there aren't other options, but I'm also not going to clue you in on anything. Because I'm not that nice of a DM. I'm close, but not that nice.
I'm gonna go tell them the information they need to know while I'm still mulling this over. There has got to be a way to figure out this arrangement and help her because now I think she's trapped and now I don't like that very much.
Trapped? You mean as in indentured in some way?
But what does false teeth have to do with anything?
So she's talking about an arrangement, eh? Or maybe she's one of those slave things, you know, that they were talking about.
Like I said, I don't like the guy next door.
Oh, yes.
What shape are you in at the moment, Hamorna? You've just gone back invisible from the goat?
I've just gone back invisible.
Okay. Thank you.
I told him all the information. Y'all do whatever you want. As I'm trying. Gears are spinning.
At this point, knowing the time, I would just say, okay, we'll wait till the changing of the shift, and we'll go in through the wet entrance.
So, did she mention the dwarves at night?
She
Yes,
did.
their second
did
shift.
mention-
The information she
Third.
gave us would have been at 7
Okay.
o'clock. That's when first shift ends, second shift begins. Second shift is dwarves that go in and work all night.
So, dwarves.
I'm going to correct it because you misheard it, but she gave it to Chariot, and I think Chariot would get it correct. So she said there's a first shift that goes in the morning.
Yeah.
They come off, a second shift does the evening, and then there's a third shift that is
night
the
shift.
dwarves that just stay in the mines all the time.
Oh, they're just there all the time.
Yeah, they don't come out of the mines.
Okay, so it's just second shift comes in, and then there's just assume there's always dwarves there.
What do dwarves do best?
A lot of things. I mean, well, which thing are you asking about in particular?
Oh, they're good at digging, aren't they? Diggy, diggy,
Isn't that
Yeah,
dwarf.
like-
great masons.
Everyone
yes.
knows the song.
Isn't that racist?
What?
I don't think I've ever heard the song, but I like that people are writing songs about us. That
Aye.
seems very good.
Something like diggy, diggy dwarves. Something like that. Anyway,
Please don't ever sing again, Raven. Please
Don't
Yeah.
make me get down the ukulele.
sing. Start singing. Do it. Go get the uke.
fucking things to my head in. Thank you.
You need something?
So obviously there was mention of gold from the Overlord, but he has said that he's not got any out. So maybe, well, I think it's pretty obvious that they're doing the dodgy, as we've all agreed.
Oh, I agree with you 110%. Yeah, absolutely. They are they like I said, they are not above water on this. If they were a boat, they'd be well below, sunk to the bottom.
Aye. So we're gonna take the wet entrance.
Yeah, the changing of the shifts. Yeah, that's the plan. We're gonna head on around there, and then when it hits time, we're gonna go in some little quiet like into the wet entrance. That will hopefully they won't know until we're inside.
Well, if they don't know we're inside, there's a problem. There's
Well,
compose
we don't want them to know we don't want them to know
Compose.
we're there because we need to look around.
So we need to slip in nice and quietly. Aye. So your friend in there, Shari, she's obviously clearly a slave. She's been maybe her family's been contracted into slaving or something. I don't know. Like we were caught.
I'm thinking so.
Aye.
Which, by the way, has anyone seen him, Morna? I need her help.
I don't know. I think she may have been a goat a little bit ago.
Oh,
She might be.
no, that couldn't have been her. No.
It didn't answer when I called, but it was weird that it just appeared. So
Aye.
I'm not the smartest man, but I'm also not the dumbest man either. So good chance.
That'd be Gil. Right, okay. So you can't pay her debt off. It could be years of service.
Money buys everything, though, doesn't it? Well,
A lot of
yes,
money.
she's eating eating cotton candy in real life. So like, can we not just buy her free and her family?
Well, how much gold do you think that could be?
I don't know. You're the money person. How much do you think it would take?
I could go and ask her.
Do you think she would tell us?
No.
I think the place is like got spells on it or something because she was acting weird. I think we could be heard.
Well, there is that rat that was under the that went somewhere. We still don't know nothing
Never
about
mind
that.
the rat. Never mind the rat.
Why? What is it?
It was cute.
It's been following us.
Anyway, do you think you can shut up? Do you think you can help us figure out the contract or arrangement that the lady's under? Since you're super good with like recon and stuff.
I can try, but he's got dog, at least one, and he went right for me when I was my cat.
What if you turned into a dog?
Dogs can be territorial.
A squirrel? And you could just like climb
Worse
up
than a
and-
cat?
Well, you could eavesdrop. I don't know. I just want to help her now. Now I feel bad because I think she's like a prisoner, and that sucks.
We can't help every slave that we meet. This is slave land, probably. Who knows?
Oh, this is Dark Shelf.
Good point,
Yeah,
Gil.
but
Thank
still.
you.
Slave land's on the other side of the mountains. It's the one with the big slide.
No, but really, I would like to at least pay him back for something. Is anybody able to go in there and I can, follow along?
I mean,
Well, I bet I could go in. I don't see
You
why
go in?
not. Sure, unless he tells me I can't.
I'll sit on your shoulder again.
Oh, all right.
I'll sit on his shoulder. What are we buying?
Has Gil ever
Well.
known you were sitting on his shoulder? Because I think in the past you've just sat there and spoken into his ear.
Yep.
So I think Gil might
Never
be a little
actually
surprised
known.
you're sitting on his shoulder.
He's never
Yeah.
actually known.
No. Still don't really understand fully. I mean, sure, my shoulder gets a little heavy sometimes. And sure, sometimes the voice that is in my head comes out. But I've heard of ventriloquists. I've heard of them. So I figure I must be one of them.
Aye, Gil. You could be. You very well could be.
I'm gonna go
Well,
sit
I
on
must
his shoulder.
be. How else could I be using a voice that wasn't my own and talking with words that weren't my own?
Aye.
So, yeah, we'll go and we'll buy you some ale. I think that's good. Is there anything else what I was supposed to buy?
No, just leave the rest to Hermorna.
Well, Gil, just a heads up when you go in there, don't offer money, ask what the price is, and then always try to talk it down. I mean, if he says it's 1 gold, offer 7 silver or 6 silver. And
All
you know
right.
how to bargain. Do you know how to bargain, Gil?
Of course he does.
Not really, no.
Not really.
Well, you did it with the grain.
That's because I was told what to do.
Aye. Those
Mhm.
voices.
Aye, my conscience told me.
Oh. Let's hurry this up. Look, we're not going to be able to buy this lady's contract.
Ooh. Well,
Everyone-
anyway.
We all know
I'm
slavery's
for the
bad.
ale.
Aye.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't want to be.
But if that's what they do here, that's what they do.
Make it okay. And like we could do something. At least one person would be helped.
To what?
I said
We-
at least one
To a
person would
place
be
that
helped.
I
wasn't
know.
here.
But we We get her on the boat. We pay her contract. And what? Where's she live?
Well, we give her some money and we take her wherever we're going. And then she can make her own decisions. Then she's free.
But this is money that should belong to us, surely.
I'm just asking for extra, not like yours. And they can give away my part.
And then who buys your books?
I don't know.
Aye.
I'm going to whisper into Gil's ear. Let's go.
I think that's a good idea.
What's a good
And then
idea?
I kind of wander off.
Gil, where you going? What's a good idea?
If I was to
What's
guess, given the direction, I'd say he's headed towards the company's store.
Oh, this is.
I would
gonna end
imagine
well.
that our diminutive companion, which is odd to say, is probably with him.
Should we all go?
I think that's a terrible idea. And I'll put my cloak back on. I'll take it off, put it back on.
Very well. Good luck.
Morna, give me a wisdom roll, please. We're checking to see if you notice something.
Just straight wisdom.
Just straight wisdom.
That is
As
a pass.
That is a pass. As part of your past training, you've been taught to recognize various signs. Call it thieves have thieves can't. Call it a druid's can't. A druid's symbology. And you notice at the place by the front door where you had gone in before
Mhm.
to follow the
Of the
rat.
tavern?
At the tavern, pardon me. Yes. So before
Uh-huh.
you went there, you notice there are two thorns that are crossed that are left right at that place where you went in. And it appears there's something laying across it. You can't quite tell what it is from this distance, but there's definitely something there. And this is definitely, it's not a happenstance the way these thorns are laid out. This would be a message of some sort.
Okay. And do I understand this message?
Well, the cross thorns themselves would be a message of danger, warning, something along those lines.
Mm-hmm. And it's at the tavern.
It's at the tavern, at that place, that little crack between the shale pieces that you used to go underneath.
And it's blocked over now. Do I see any of those kinds of scratches on the company store building?
Nope, this was just a note at the tavern.
Oh, this isn't good.
What?
Don't go in the store yet. I'm gonna get off of his shoulder real quick. Go look at what's blocking the door, the crack, before coming
Okay.
back. What is it?
As you make your way back over there, you see that there's some, it's almost like barley maybe that's been sprinkled around it. And
Mhm.
as you look around the area, you find another little bit of symbology there. It's a reed that has been turned and folded and tied together in a specific way. And as you parse this out, you get this symbolism out of it. It's basic, like it's saying, not so much slavery
Mm-hmm.
as a type. What's the best way to put this? If someone were to threaten your best friend, you do what they said.
A type of blackmail, then.
Something like that.
Okay.
All right. The company store is the nicest building in town. You can tell that it's cleaned regularly. It has windows that are actually inset with crystal and glass. And that, in fact, one of them actually has kind of like an image, made into it. It's like a circle and with a face. Not a very detailed face, but a face in the center of it.
I
Kind of in the center window.
I've rejoined Gil at this point, I think, and sit back on his shoulder. We can go in, but we're not going to dwaddle.
Okay. So I go up and knock.
There's several windows across the front, and there's a main door to this place.
Yeah, I will knock on the door.
You knock on the door, and after a few minutes, this man that you saw earlier, Hamorna, but his hair's combed now. He looks a little bit nicer, done up, wearing a pair of work outfit, kind of like overalls, carrying a clipboard in his hand and a pen, a quill. And he opens the door and, yeah, we're open. What you need?
Oh, well, I was here to buy some ale. When I want to come in and take a look at the barrels, find the best one that you have.
Some ale. Okay. New to the quarry, are you?
That's why I want to come in and have a look, see which ones you've got, which one's best.
All right. Well, we really only bring in one kind of ale. It's
Yeah,
a company
the
ale.
barrels, they ain't the same.
Well, we have bigger barrels, but I mean, if you're new here, you've got to build up some credit before you can spend that kind of money in the company store.
Oh, no, that's all right. I can spend for
do you
it.
have your chip? What's your employee number?
Why am I an employee? We'll come in with a captain. That means I'm here to buy the ale for a captain.
I'm sorry, Captain in the quarry?
Captain of the ship.
Captain.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No. This is the company store. Quarry employees only.
Well, that doesn't seem right. How is I'm supposed to get something to drink?
Well, you can go to the tavern. They're an employee of the quarry over there, and they're able to come get things, and then you can pay them. But then we keep the tab for them. It's just the way the company business is run.
Wait, so you work for a company?
Yes.
So I could pay you to buy it because you work for a company.
No, I'm sorry, I can't do that. I just manage the tabs here. The company pays my bills.
So the company buys things for you? I don't understand. If you work for a company and I've got to have somebody for a company to buy, so then I want you to buy it for me.
I'm afraid I don't want to do that. I appreciate that,
whisper
but
into his
I
ear.
don't personally keep a tab. I'm sorry. Go ahead, homeowner.
I whisper into his ear, how do we restock the ship?
That's a good point.
Ask him.
How do we
How do we-
restock the ship?
Generally, the captain of the ship has organized with either Mr. Eric or Glithiel to take on what she needs on board, and that's billed through them. That's totally done through the quarry side.
Even food?
So I'm here. I don't supply anybody but the employees of the quarry and the employee tavern, and that's it. Now, technically, the tavern is only for employees of the quarry, but I know, that ship captains and their crew, you're allowed to go in there and get some stuff too, and pay, and that's fine. And young Myra's welcome to take gold in return, or silver, or whatever, and she can settle up accounts with us for the company side. But I'm sorry, I just cannot sell to anyone who's not a quarry employee.
How much does she pay for it?
I don't know. How much does she pay for it?
How much does she pay for what?
Food and drink?
Oh, the ale.
Oh, I'm afraid that's quarry business, and as I don't think it's appropriate for me to discuss that with you. If you'd like to take that up with Mr. Eric, I'm sure he'd be willing to discuss to you about it.
Well, if you can't sell it, could you give it?
No,
Put
it's
some
much
coins
too.
on the ground, and they could stay there
No.
until I left.
Are you attempting to bribe me? I'm sorry.
I don't know what that
that's
means.
definitely. And he's, as he says that, he's going to, Hamorna, you notice this, Gil, you don't have any clue. he kind of turns and goes, I definitely couldn't, and he looks down at the ground. I definitely couldn't accept a bribe of any sort. That would be highly inappropriate.
Well, I don't even know what that means, mister. I was just saying I could put something on the ground, and then the barrel could find its way.
Well, and he looks over his records and he goes, just a moment. Morna, as you're watching, he goes over and he counts the number of casks, and then I've got a slight inventory error here. And he corrects the count and he goes, yeah, I've got to step in the back. Hopefully, I won't find, 10 gold pieces on the ground and a cask missing or anything when I come back.
10 gold's
No, that
too
would be a
much.
terrible thing to have happen.
10 gold's too much.
Especially because 10 gold's too many.
Well, there's a lot of risk in things like this, and I've got to keep the inventory right, and it has to be accurate. The company audits these, and the report has to go to the quarry, and also to the overlord who checks up on these things and keeps these records. So, I'm afraid there's just I can't sell you one, like I said, but
That's a lot of fancy words that sound an awful lot like, well, the manure smells.
Sir, you are a keen negotiator. I mean, I admit, but please understand, I have to protect my job here as well. Look,
How much is a
all right.
real cask of gold?
And he writes down a number. He writes down a number on the clipboard, and it says 8 gold pieces. He goes, and he just kind of flashes over. I'm afraid I just can't sell directly to you, sir.
I whisper, it's still too much.
How much? Depends. How many gallons are in this?
It's 3.6.
3.6 gallons.
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
pin.
Yeah, then obviously, it's very overpriced.
I don't know.
You get
Wait.
Seems to me that
250
we just can't figure
gallons.
things out between the two of us. It's a real shame, too. But come on now. We both know that's not right.
Gil, give me a charisma. And because of your sad puppy dog eyes, I am going to give you a bonus of 2 on this roll.
It's like our best
He shakes
negotiator.
he shakes his head. I've never met a man as wise in negotiation as you are. You are a tough sell, sir. And he scratches out the 8 and he writes a 5. I like I said, sir, I can't sell to you directly. This is the best I can do. Go
I
ahead.
still definitely can't read that.
I'm
just going off of what M tells me.
What is the I'm going to whisper into Gil's ear and say, what is a real cask that size cost?
But what's not a fake one gonna cost me?
Well, not a fake one. Sir, all
Wow.
these casks, I don't sell fake ale. I don't know what you've heard. No, I'm sorry. That's too far. I don't, you were negotiating fine until now. That's just rude. Sir, I am going to have to ask you to leave.
Oh.
And as he leaves, if he turns to leave, I'm going to scratch my arm up near my armpit. And I'm going to say, and while pointing at the storekeeper, and I'm going to say, itchy, itchy, itchy. And I'm going to cast Cause Rash.
Oh, God. Is there a save on this or anything I need to do?
The orison causes a red itchy rash to appear on an arm or leg of the subject. The rash is for all practical purposes the same as caused by exposure to a rash causing plant, poison ivy, poison oak, and must be treated the same manner. The caster makes a scratching motion while whispering the arm or the leg to be affected. No save or anything like that.
All right. As you turn to go, he gets, oh, not again.
I've got herpes again.
Not again.
A real shame. I did once.
Must have been those fermented mud tiger testicles.
Wait. You said what now? Hold on now. You said what?
Out of my store, sir.
No. Wait.
You've offended me greatly.
Well, now where am I supposed to get? Oh.
We'll just get some from the tavern next door.
Well,
I'll
guess
buy
that's
you
a
one.
pretty good idea. I sort of shuffle my way that way.
Door closes behind you, and you can hear the guy still going, good, yeah. You see him against the door as he puts his back up against the door frame. All right. What's happening and back at the tavern for everyone else?
I believe that our big fella needs to leave.
All right. Well, I was going to see where we were at and get ready to wrap up anyway, so this is great. Let me give us something to close on so we have a good place to start next week. As you all are talking and all this has gone on, another couple of hours have passed. You see someone begin to approach the tavern from the road, from the quarry, walking very gracefully, wearing a long cloak. She walks up to the tavern, removes her hood, and you can, very elvish features. Long silvery hair with a black streaks towards the tips. That could be coloration, or it could just be dirt from the quarry. And she looks, and I understand you were wanting to do some business with the quarry. I'm Glearfield. And she puts her hand out to Ravenin.
And I wish obviously I tell her my name. And like a true swashbuckler, I bow to her and I grab her hand and kiss her hand.
All right. That is where we will end, and we will pick up next week.